Fellas.
Thank you, Dr. D. Orphanik, from the happiest place on earth in the soundproof booth, the Happy FM studio, live here to the caravan of love for this incredible game of football, the qualifying final. I'm pumped, I'm so excited. There's nerves, there's adrenaline, there's excitement. That's just in this caravan. Imagine what the players are going through right now as they line up these two teams. McLaren District's Eagles taking on the Victor Harbor Kangaroos. This year, 50-50. Who's going to win this game? I'm going to turn this bloke in and ask him. Chris, shotgun, shut up. What are your thoughts of this game, mate?
Golden point.
Golden point.
Two lots of for games drawn at the end of full time. Two goes of either end at 5 minutes a pop. If still tied away, then it's golden point wins.
A draw, wouldn't that be something special? These two teams, last time they met, have a look at it. Round 4, the Kangaroos, that is the Victor Harbor side, won by 20 points in the return bout. McLaren's at their home ground knocked off the Kangaroos by 9 points. And now they come to this, the Yankalilla home ground of footy, the Tigers ground. It's could go either way. You're having a look at the lineups. Interesting ends for the Victor Harbor side. You've got Bryce Gibbs, Kane Cooper, Michael Ross, Ryan Fletcher and Dylan Kleinig. Some good ends for the Kangaroos. Matty Raitt, Stuart Green and Josh Vandermeer. We haven't called his name for a while. He's been out injured. He played in the twos last week. He's back in the A's. He could be the difference, Chris. What are your thoughts?
Well, they got Vandermeer.
Yeah, Vandermeer and Vandermeer.
Now, Dr. D is the captain coach of this raggedy-looking unit. She's operating from Victor Central, headquarters of Happy FM. She just played New Sensation in excess. Yeah. Now, a new sensation, that got me thinking, a new sensation for either team this year, not new to football, but new to each respective A-grade team.
Yeah.
I'm going Victor Harbor, Jaden Kapler.
Jaden Kapler.
New sensation, an apt song for him.
Rated third in the male medal.
Came home with a barnstorming set of threes and a couple of twos. A lot of discussion around whether he and his fellow teammate Ben the Rolls Royce Heaslip, known as Slip to his teammates, whether they might have contested for points in various games, maybe pinched a few points off one another. Anyway, the new sensation for the McLaren team, I'm going to nominate the big red stop sign, Isaac Stokes.
Stokes, hey! We are fans of this bloke.
Here's one we prepared earlier.
That is our poster. He's our pin-up boy. We love the big red stop sign because he's always that bloke who's taken a hanger in the back. He backs himself. You can read the play. An absolute natural talent. Can't wait watch him go around.
There's not a lot of him because he's a young fella. He'll fill out. I can tell from experience. But he's one of those wiry, strong units.
Yeah.
Number 33.
Yeah.
You can't miss him. He's the big red stop sign. He's got a big red mop of hair on his head. I don't think it's a toupee. I think it's the real gear. And he's the new sensation.
And there's a couple of other younger blokes. Then you've got Brodie Long, Archie Rutt, a couple of really good young stars in there. They've got a blend of youth and experience, and so does Victor Harbor. I think this game is all about how their forwards perform, if they can get enough space. That was a problem for McLaren's last week when they took on Encounter Bay. They would get soundly beaten by the Bays because they didn't have an open forward line. When coach Gian Petrucci decided to make that big change of getting Cody Ellison out of the ruck, put him up forward, open up the forward line and create some space, that turned the game for them.
That was a cliffhanger last week where the McLaren team, not on their home deck, went into the last quarter 6 goals in arrears and ended up gaining ascendancy during that quarter by 1 goal, only to capitulate somewhat in the dying stages, and they went down by 2 solitary points.
Well, if we got a cliffhanger like this today, we'd be absolutely wrapped. We're going in the centre of the ground now as the umpires are conglomerating. We've got some fantastic umpires today. The best umpires going around as far as I'm concerned. Aaron Revel, Alex Cornelius, Mr. Fat Carbs himself, they are enormous, and Josh Nettie Niederer, the smallest umpire in the country. We call him the jockey. And then we've got on the boundary Tyler Eifold, Levi Dawson, Eddie Everton, and behind the goals Lockie Whedon and John Hall.
Well, Alex Cornelius, he's the one that has some bit of a party trick. Put the Sharon between his calves, squeeze, and test it for whether it's 10 psi or not.
Yeah, right.
The size 5 Sharon.
Here we go to the centre of the ground. We've got Dr. Dowling. That's right, Zach Dowling coming in, shaking their hands. Beautiful work. Look at this. There he is. Aaron Revels in there, shaking. Yeah.
Reggie.
Small. He's in there. Alex Small. Got a toss. Toss. They call his heads, and heads it is. Zach Dowling says, thank you. I'll be kicking the left of the screen, the northern end. And
he just points. It says to the other, because he is a doctor, like a real doctor in real life.
Yes.
So he just points to Reggie Moore and says, so you'll be going down that way.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Good luck with that, because that's shocking down that end. The right of screen, the southern end, that's McLaren's end. So there it is, seen as that light drizzly rain. We've had an enormous amount of rain over the last 24 hours. There's been hail, there's been flooding rains and stormy winds, but we've got no real strong wind out here today, so that won't be a problem.
The pictures, magnificent pictures you're seeing on your stream from Steve Adams, cinema photographer extraordinaire. It's easy enough for you to say.
Yep.
And you can see that the ground's in very good condition.
Beautiful.
Because they get a bit of precipitation down this way.
Good drainage, fantastic. And Yankalilla Football Club, hats off to them. And they've been, they've come from a pretty tough position last year to do very competitive games. The Tiwi Islanders have come in, so...
And I like their innovations.
What's that?
Outdoor heating.
Oh, yeah? What's it doing on there?
It's a 44-gallon drum with some logs in it. And they just put a bit of petrol on it in the beginning of the day, round about the junior colts.
Yeah.
Flick a box of redheads in. Boof!
Oof.
And instant outdoor heating.
I wondered why I got singed eyebrows as I walked past the club rooms. That'd be why. Yeah. All right, so here we go. The pleasantries have been explained. They're just going to get ready now. The McLaren district side, they're dispersing. Kangaroos are in a tight huddle, and we are set for the first of the qualifying final here.
So 3 field umpires.
Yep.
I think that means they have to split the match payment 3 ways.
Yeah.
So
$50 each.
Aaron, Alex and Ned's had to sit down earlier and say, well, what do you reckon, boys? Let's just load up on some sort of magic same-game multi.
Yep.
And then one of them said, actually, we're not allowed to do that.
No.
So they'll just split it 3 ways.
Yeah, fair enough. But it is, light rain is coming now. And just as we're starting the game here, umpire to ball it up in the middle there is Mr. Alex Cornelius with those enormous calves over here. He's going to set things up. He's waving around, putting his hand up just like you don't care, and off he goes. Big boy set it. Tap down there to Muff. That's Brett Ellis, gets his kick underway. The Rolls Royce couldn't get out there. In he goes, Matty Weiss. Dodges, weaves, handball back to Heaslip. Heaslip, hurry, kick it to the forward line. Basham taps it down. What have they got? Rovers. There he is, Harry Vincent. Gets his handball under pressure. Oh, wrap things up. Umpire comes in and bowls it up into their forward line. The Kangaroos, they are pressing.
Yeah, Kane Hopkins upended with a pretty heavy tackle, dislodged the ball anyway. Thrown up now. Cody Ellison gets the tap. It's on the deck. Overall to it first. Tries to get a hurried little kick away. Can't. Harry Vincent's on the bottom of the pack for Victor Harbour. And no one can get a clean possession or get it out effectively. There's Bryce Gibbs, if you're playing along at home, number 1, the big unit. Yes, you heard right, the ex-AFL player. Cody Ellison gets the tap away from that ruck duel. Reggie Moore picks it up, intercepted by Matty Weiss. Matty Weiss into the forward pocket, and a good chop off mark by Ellison. Yeah,
Cody Ellison just chest mark, now kicking down the line, looking for... Can't find a teammate, fisted over the boundary line by Matty Weiss. It's going to be a boundary throw in centre wing far side. Rain is falling a little bit heavier now, so that will test the players. Wet weather footy has come to us now here at the Yankalilla Oval. Great Southern Football League qualifying final.
Nice big high throw by the boundary ump, comes in, Cody Ellison takes it into the bread basket, gets chopped out of there. We've got the new mullet for McLaren, that's Carl Dello. He's to it first on the ground. Lovely little mullet he's been sporting all season, Dello. Ball thrown up again, McLaren get the tap away. First to it is Harry Vincent. He's wrapped up by McLaren's player, and umpire says 2 static for me. Let's have another stoppage throw up.
Cornelius, the umpire, balls it up. Ellison gets the tap in there. McLaren's got a quick kick forward. trying their hardest, then they go. The McLeod's dumped in there. Hurried kick, it's scrambly stuff, it's wet weather. No one can get a kick out of there. Eventually, handball. Under pressure, Matty Weiss has had a bit of the ball early. Tumbling kick. Basham tries his best, he falls down. Kick out McLaren, centre wing, and Dowling takes the chest mark safely. Says steady to ship, boys. Looks for a pass. Short pass is on. Vincent, he's too far out to score. Outside 50. Kicks it. Looking for, almost finding. Touched there, Michael Ross. Kapler goes in there for the Kangaroos. Fennerty now for McLaren's got tackled. Play on's the call. Kapler now, left and right, gets a kick under there. Hurried. Tumbling is Brodie Long. Gets one too high. Play on's the call. Was that holding the ball? Yes, it was. Holding the ball. Good decision by the umpire.
Yeah, Chalor trying to play a bit of tunnel ball with Brodie Long there. Worked to his favour, and Brodie Long called for infringing by holding the ball. Incorrect disposal under the pressure of blue suede shoes, Jackson Elms, I should have said, under his tackle. Now, he's within range because he's a very capable kicker of the ball, but a bit of a mongrel angle, but no wind.
Tight angle, Elms kicks for goals. That's through the middle. The Kangaroos score the first one. They come.
I'm Baz Clark, one of the owners of Fleurieu Milk. Every story starts somewhere, as started here in Maiponga 19 years ago. Milk prices were really low and dairy farmers were struggling to make ends meet, so we decided we'd set up a milk factory and try bottling our own milk and selling it. We just try and keep things simple as it used to be. Make a good quality product. Luckily South Australians like to look after South Australians and it's worked really well for us.
They haven't today.
Is that the electronic one that's above or?
Well, ball up in the middle now, tapped out of there. Ellis goes in there. Was he tackled without possession? No, the umpire says play on, fair call. Dowling said, I don't have it. He's got his hands out, it's like peeling in cricket, saying, I don't have it. And the umpire says, yeah, fair enough. So, umpire Aaron Revel balls it up, tapped out there by Ellison, stolen by Harry Vincent, over to the Rolls Royce. He slipped, kicked into the forward 50, out the back of the pack it goes. Basham gets through, Michael Ross handball, Bryce Gibbs snaps for goal! It's through! The Kangaroos get their second! They are on fire! Early hit!
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Under the influence. Anyway, Humpy throws it up. Rucks do battle, a bit of a dead heat. First to it is Kapler. Has a fresh air, he can't make it
without possession.
Make contact with it. And umpire's found a free. It's going the way, I think that's Daniel Marr. Marr from the centre circle gets it inside 50. Well inside 50, it's into the pocket. Vanderlua to it with a toe poke.
Yeah, kicking in danger. Well chopped out there. And Kleinig for the Kangaroos, little chip kick down the line. Kapler! Lovely little leap. Couldn't take the mark, and that will be a boundary throw-in. 2 goals plays yet to score. The Kangaroos are on top of the Eagles. So, Ruck set themselves. Here we go. Close up at the boundary thrower in there. Tapped out there by Trelaw. Kangaroos try to work it. Mittens in there for the Eagles. It's going to be our ball up.
So on the forward flank, clubhouse side of the ground, at this lovely picturesque Yankalilla Oval. And that's Dr. Dowling gets the benefit of the ruck tap, sends a torp down well past centre wing, and seeing it over the boundary line was the big red stop sign from McLaren's. That's Isaac Stokes, number 33, and we'll have a boundary ump throw in. So 3 boundary umps today. So as well as the field umpires. Ball thrown back in. Dowling gets another possession. Kick was smothered. Archie Rutt retrieves it best for McLaren's. Sends it down to the forward 50. Connor Fit and Hopper-Shoe paddling it along. And dynamics of the prolate spheroid and the effect of gravity see it over the boundary line.
This game between the Victor Harbour Kangaroos and the McLaren Districts Eagles, qualifying final. Boundary throw in. Ruck set themselves. Trelaw, just pushed out there. Conifit smashes it down. In goes Kane Cooper. Hurried kick. Off hands it goes. Tackle strong on Minton there. Bryce Gibbs lays the tackle and that ball's going nowhere. We're in about 25
Bryce
metres.
Gibbs, he looks like he could still run around at the top level, doesn't he?
He does. Fit now, tap over there towards Gibbs. He's in there fighting for it. Minton got tackled. Puts his head over the ball looking for a free kick. None forthcoming, and this will be a ball up. 25 metres out from the Eagles' goal.
So dangerous spot for Victor. It's double tap forward out of the ruck jewel. Picked up and dished off there to Tarquin Brown. And intercept mark by Archie Rutt for McLaren's right on the 50, the clubhouse side of the ground. He's shaping up like he wants to have a set shot, but he is a long way out. He goes short. He goes over to centre half forward, true centre half forward position for McLaren's, and a nice little safe chest mark taken there. That was by Jackson Daniels, no ice.
Jamie Smith now. They've got a bit of a wall up here, just locking it in, the Kangaroos. No space to work in the forward 50. Plowns a call, wheels around, kicks it into a massive pack of forms. Good mark there by the Rolls Royce. Then Heaslip takes the mark, kicks it out wide. He's got Michael Ross out here. They run from defence. It's all about fast ball movement. The Kangaroos. Ross, left foot down the line, leading is it Kapler. Smashed out the back there off hands. The big red stop sign just rushes over the boundary line. Going to be a boundary throw in.
Yep, the Roo boys were thinking they were off to the races at one point there, but McLaren's have done well to stymie their forward movement. Beautiful throw in by the boundary up. Out the back is Ben Heaslip, raves it brilliantly. Elliott sits up, he gets the A-grade sit, sends it down with Rolls Royce delivery to that man, Basham. That finds him smack on the chest, and he's on centre half forward.
Champagne football by the Kangaroos. They are looking hot to trot early in this qualifying final. Great Southern Football League. Basham, not much of an angle, fair bit of distance. The kick by Basham is underway. It's going to be touched over. Still in play, just smashed towards. Still in play. Here it goes. The big red stop sign leaves for the ball, can't get it. Overall's in there, battles, so tries to get it before it beats the boundary line. He can't do so. It's going to be a boundary throw in.
Sammy Overall and Jackson Elms see it over the boundary line. It just wouldn't sit up for him like it sat up for Ben Heaslip in the middle of the ground when he was streaking through to deliver it in the forward line. Ball thrown in. Rucks do battle. Overall probably got the hand to it first. Then we've got the new mullet. He's
free kick. Going to be brought back.
Oh, Roscoe.
What's that? Do you call that
Michael Roscoe Ross?
What was that one?
One-handed hand pass.
Sure. Oh, that old chestnut. One-handed hand pass. That'll do it. Jackson Mills bounces out of the bread basket. He's under pressure by Archie Rutt for McLaren's, and ball dribbles over the boundary line for a boundary up throwing.
Yes, he came up from behind him like a librarian and he threw the ball. That was the problem there. Ball in now towards the Victor Harbour attacking forward half. Basham grabs it out of the ruck, snaps towards the goal. Taken there in the last line of defence by Jamie Smith, who kicks it out wide. Bit of run here and carry by the Eagles. Down the line, Matty Rate's got the ball now. Quick ball movement. They need to rush it on quickly. Rate's just... Their players are streaming back. Plenty of blue and white jumpers there. The Kangaroos have done well defensively. Stopped the run of the Eagles. Right now, kicks it. Can't find a teammate. Off hands. In he goes. Brett Ellis. Look at that. Handball. Can't find Mitten. Has been touched over for a boundary throw-in.
Great shot of the FPA scoreboard. Kangaroos are 2 goals straight, and Eagles yet to score. So, scoreboard side of the ground, on true centre wing sort of position. Rucks do battle, and Trelaw to it first, taps it down in the front. Kapler can't retrieve it. It's Muff for that's Brett Ellis for McLaren's out. We're right now over to Jackson Daniels. Now out transfers play to the other side of the ground. Luton into it first, running, paddling, pushing. He's got Blue Suede Shoes in pursuit, but he's good enough to get away from him. Sends it down to the top of the square. Pack of players off hands, hits the deck. We've got Bertrand for Bartram is what I'm trying to say.
Bartram got tackled there, could have been almost holding the man, play on's a call, tapped out there by Trelaw. The new mullet got tackled. He's rough and tough with that. That mullet is an absolute cracker, isn't it?
Best of field today.
Looks like you got a bit of product in it too. Looking good. Ball in towards the Eagles goal. They're desperate for one. What can they do? Oh, pushed out of there. Oh, umpire said, yep, hanging on. It's going to be a free kick to Minton. So he's too far out to score. Pass is on. Got a player out here free. Oh, lovely work there. Green, new into the side, Stuart Green.
The Green Man.
Yep, the Green Lantern, we're going to call him, is going to be kicking from about 50 metres. He's lining up like he's done this every day of the week. On 50, lines up, he's going to drop short, pack forms, off hands, front and centre. Dowling for the Victor Harbour side, kicks it out of there. Elms from the back, come down to mark. Oh, tackle! Going to be without poor opportunity, going to be a ball up right on the 50-metre line.
Yeah, sandwich tackled by two McLarens. That's what their coach would want to see. So Van Eastlick gets the fist out of the ruck tap over towards, it's now with Harry Vincent, centre wing. That was courtesy of Bryce Gibbs. It's now booted for Victor Harbour down towards the forward flank area. And first to it is Smith.
Whoa!
Smithy can't control it. Picked up a lovely pick up there by Cam. He spins around and gets a little hand pass out to his teammate. It's now with Finity, and we're at the centre circle on the cricket pitch.
Good tackle there. Grabbed his hand. He was about to get the handball away. Couldn't do so. But I know it was a chicken wing tackle. But there you go. Umpire Aaron Revel just going to call over to time. He says. There's an injury out there on the left. Jamie Smith is down.
Smithy didn't get up after that last engagement where he had a possession.
Well,
and
he's very ginger. He's a very important player for the McLaren. To lose him early would be really tough. He's going to run it out. Hopefully he's okay. Wish him all the best. Smith. Very important player on the back lines for him. Yeah, played well last week. Had a great game. So ball thrown up on the cricket pitch. First to it is Victor Harbour, and finally out with Hartshawn. Hartshawn moves it on a field to Kapler. Kapler spears a pass in, looking for Basham. Can't find him. It's too hot for him. It's back out to the 50. Kapler again, backing up his work over to Hartshawn. He's tackled, dumped, and free kick. Yeah, great decision there. Holding the ball. McLaren's now sharing the ball around. There's plenty of pressure on Minton now. Over to Archie Rutt. Gets his kick into the centre of the ground. Oh, Vandermeer, was he held? No, play on the call. And it's going to be a ball up. Just slightly towards the Eagles attacking half. 2 goals plays. The Eagles yet to score. Oh, nice work. Tap over to that man in Daniel Marr. Tackled. Loses possession. Ball bouncing. Long for McLaren's, bashes it forward into their forward 50. Almost a great mark. Manny Merritt can't take it. Off hands. Then there goes Tarquin Brown. Cooper under pressure. Left foot. Off hands out the back of the pack. Tackled. Play on to cool. No free kicks. Going to be given that to Finity. Finity, I thought he was trying to claim the mark, but he got awarded the free kick anyway. So he's just worse than back flank. Forward flank for McLaren on the scoreboard side of the ground. Goes long towards the top of the square, pack of players. At the front of the pack is Merritt. He can't pull in the mark. The ball's hit the deck and finally picked up by Victor. Speared out to Blue Suede Shoes, right on the defensive 50 for Victor Harbour, where he takes a safe mark. Jackson Elms now going to relieve the pressure for the Kangaroos. Looks up for it. Oh, at the back. They've got a bit of run here. Trying to pick it up is Cody Ellison, the big boy. Gets a handball over. Kicked out of there by Stuart Green. Oh, and in the way is a courageous Kapler. And he does an excellent job to hold the ball in there. Copped one for his troubles. I reckon he might have a corky there. And he's got up fairly gingerly. Jaden Kapler. Oh, chips it over. Bryce Gibbs. Oh, smother. Nice work by the red stop side. Tackle! That's got to be holding the ball like a vice. Xavier Mays, take a bow, young fella. That was an absolute ripper.
Maisie, centre wing, right in front of the scoreboard for Victor Harbour. Goes down the line, goes long, gets it down to the 50 line. It's inside 50 now for Victor. They'll be happy with that. First to it, Dr. Dowling. He can't control it. Archie Ruck taps it out.
Oh!
And we've got a bit of a scrimmage on with Dr. Dowling and Luke Mitten. Luke Mitten's looking a bit proppy.
Copped one in the head. That was just bad luck. He swung around in the tackle and copped one. That was just bad luck. So, umpire Josh Needy. You can hardly see him, he's so short. He's up, balls it up. Overall for the ruck. No, Ellison at the back line. He's given away a free kick. Copped one up the high shoulder, hanging on. And overall will take the free kick. He's only about, I'd say, 35, 40 metres out. Distance will not be a problem. Hardly an angle to speak of. And he should score this one, Chris.
He should. He's within range. He'll strike at about 45, I reckon. As you mentioned, hardly any angle, hardly any wind. And at the moment, no rain. So in he comes. On its way, it's through the middle.
Great goal there, Sam Overall and the Kangaroos.
Below zero is Victor Harbour's favourite air.
It's so hot in here. We need air. Not that kind of air.
For all your air conditioning needs, call Below Zero on 8552 8666. Below Zero are your Daikin and Mitsubishi Electric specialist dealer. They also service all air conditioning makes across the southern Fleurieu. Below Zero, 47 Maud Street, Victor Harbour.
Call Below Zero now.
10. Where's Below Zero on this thing?
Judy's throws it up, and Trelaw with the benefit of it down to Harry Vincent, brilliantly roved like an excitement sheen out of there on the left boot, gets it down to the flank, and retrieves his own work. Harry Vincent having a big impact this quarter. Harry Vincent.
What about a smother?
Yeah, he retrieved it, but still, Victor Harbour wouldn't be upset with that because all the momentum was going their way. They're 3 goals straight on the scoreboard to no score.
Brody Long, what a smother that was. Diving full length and stopped a certain attacking movement there by the Kangaroos.
Yep, good work by him. Boundary ump hurls it in, and rucks to battle at the back. Ellison got the benefit of it. Brad Ellis roves at best. He's flung to the ground. Harry Vincent picks it up. It's a hurry kick away only as far as Archie Rutt. Archie Rutt stops it. Scrimmage on the ground. Players are fighting for it. Umpire's going to blow it here. No, Harry Vincent picks it up. Goes the Harry Houdini escape route out the back door, and umpire says, whistle up, boys.
But argy-bargy going on in there. Overall's not happy.
Overall, the big green man, he's got something to say about it as well, and Harry Vincent gets a free kick.
And a big hello to Harry Vincent's Nana who's watching. She loves this bloke, and why wouldn't you? He's an absolute live wire. If he has a day out, Harry Vincent has a day out, chances are the Kangaroos will win this game.
Well, he's been on his way to a day out so far.
Yep. He's a barometer for the Kangaroos. Here we go. Kick by Vincent underway. Close. It's over. It's through. It's a goal. They get their 4th. The Kangaroos keep on keeping on.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Anything around the 40 for one of your small players like that.
Yep, Connor Fitt is in the ruck, so there you go. It has happened. In the centre of the ground, umpire Cornelius is going to ball it up. Fitt versus Trelaw. Fitt is in there. They go in hard. Vincent again. Got tackled. Handballs it out. Kane Cooper now. Handballs it to Trelaw. Trelaw bangs it forward. Hurried kick. Chaos ball. The Kangaroos surge. Bryce Gibbs with a little toe poke forward. Bouncing ball. Overall tries his best. The Eagles now repel this one. Brody Long got tackled. And no prior opportunity. Good defensive work They are under pressure here. The McLaren side, it's deep into the forward pocket for the Kangaroos. Tap out the back. Jackson Elms just rushes over. It's going to be a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, they're certainly under the hammer at the moment, McLaren's. And we're in the pocket, just west in the pocket area, clubhouse side of the ground for Victor Harbour. Ball thrown in. Overall does the ruck duties. Harry Vincent does the roving duties, and he's running in the back.
So there we go.
So Harry, the previous goal scorer, probably less than 2 minutes ago from long range out. So this distance, he's...
Oh, you'll get this for sure. Distance, no problem.
He'll be striking at about 48, 49, I reckon.
He'll get it. He's going to be kicking well within the 50, mate. That is for sure. Kick underway. It's about 47. In they go. The kick is good. It's likes it. The Kangaroos coming, running from everywhere.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Footy, pretty much.
Tapped out there by Fit. They're trying their best in there. Ellis, he needs to lift his charges. Gibbs for the Kangaroos, kick forward. Vincent's in there again, the live wire. Oh, Jackson Daniels takes the ball away. Right foot down the line. Dylan Klein sets himself. Tackled! And that ball too high, they cry. And Matty Merritt gives a free kick away. Not happy with that. Dylan Klein chips it back. Using a bit of space. Tarquin Brown, right foot, kicks it out wide. They've got a bit of space out here. Matty Raitt gets a mark in there. Thought he might have got a 25, but no.
Played B grade last week, this bloke.
Yep. He's back though in the A's.
So Raitt sends it into the forward pocket, and Tarquin Brown for Victor Harbour. Ruboys takes a good saving mark, falling onto his knees, but pulling it into his chest. So Tarks goes long, go down the line, gets it up better than the flank.
Big red stop sign.
The big red stop sign, puts those big levers up, takes the mark, finds something he likes in Vanderlua at true centre forward. He dishes off quickly.
Fenity
chips it into the pocket looking for Merritt, and boundary line beats everyone, and we have a boundary line throwing.
Yes, this game is live on YouTube at happyfm.org.au. That's right, you can see this game live. Great game of footy. Ball goes up. Ruck set themselves. Cody Ellison is in there. Taps it forward to his team's advantage. But Bartram's in there. Got tackled by Ma. Going to be a boundary throw-in. Thank you, Mother, for the rabbits. This game is brought to you live. happyfm.org.au. Streamed around Australia. Ball in. Forward pocket. The Eagles are desperate for a goal. What have they got up here? Cody Ellison sets himself. Tapped over there by Treloar. Matty Raitt. Oh, he's got tackled. Gets his handball away just in the nick of time. Michael Ross kicks it out of there. Overall sets himself. Mopping things up there.
Fletcher.
It's like, take it away.
Ryan Fletcher. He gets it, dishes off to a teammate. We're now at centre half forward for the Roo Boys. Too many McLarens back there for them though, and a free kick's being found out. Now we're transferring play to the other side of the ground through Brady Long. Brady Long comes down to clubhouse side looking for finding Brett Ellis on the chest. Centre wing now. Brett Ellis spots someone up short.
Vanderlua now into the forward 50 left foot. They set themselves off hands front and centre. Taken out of there by Raitt, kicking wide. Offline through for the minor score. That's their first score on the board, on the FBA scoreboard. McLaren District's Eagles are 1 point, and the Victor Harbour Kangaroos are 5 goals. 5 straight goals on the board.
Mitchell Brook with the kick-in duties, first time today for the Roo Boys. And Mitchell Brook plays on out of the square, gets plenty of distance, and looking for, couldn't quite find Cooper, but it's with Dr. Dowling. Dr. Dowling finds Blue Suede Shoes, and Blue Suede Shoes was looking to play on but held up, and the first quarter siren's gone. Blue Suede Shoes puts it onto the boot, goes for distance, it's an empty goal, it's bouncing, bouncing through! Surely, no!
You were willing that one over the line, Chris.
I like 70-metre goals.
Yeah.
I like watching them, I like calling them.
The spiral torp, wouldn't that have been interesting if he just got onto a kaboom? But that was it, an interesting and dominating quarter by the Victor Harbour Kangaroos. They came here to play. The Eagles, under pressure, one miserable point, plays 5 straight goals on the FPAG scoreboard. What can they do, Chris?
Well, they'd be hoping they can do what they did last week and barnstorm home in the last quarter. But that's a risky sort of way to approach it, I reckon.
Well, mate, if they do this for 3 quarters, if they're down 15 goals, then it's going to be a hell of a last quarter. But don't go anywhere. This is the qualifying final, Great Southern Football League, on the radio, 90.1 FM, stream at YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
Born and built in Victor Harbour, Southern Moto is run by experts who live and breathe motorcycling. With decades of racing and trade experience, we treat every bike like it's our own. From minor tune-ups to major rebuilds or gearing up for your next ride, we've got you sorted. We're your coastal CF Moto dealer for motorcycles, ATVs and UTVs. Visit us at 56 Mort Street, Victor Harbour, where your bike gets treated right.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthernsecurity.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
With Victor Harbour taking on McLaren Districts at Yank Oval, watch it live at happyfm.org.au and listen live as we cross back to our commentators Chris Shaddock and Steve G.
Yes, thank you very much, Dee, in the soundproof booth, Happy FM studio. Tough fight here for the Eagles. They're down by 5 goals in the qualifying final. They have got one miserable point on the scoreboard. Nobody predicted this start, but the Kangaroos would be absolutely wrapped with that. Coach Damien Cross, he would be cock-a-hoop with that performance by his forwards in particular. How good is Harry Vincent?
Harry Vincent, I'm predicting, will only get better as the game goes on. He's had games where, I know last year he kicked 6 goals in a game. So and just with his roving work and his explosive speed, he can blow a game open, that's for sure, with his possession getting and drive. Now, speaking of coaches, I saw a coach as I was arriving to the Oval from a red and white team.
Yeah.
Not Strathalbyn.
No.
No.
Willingdon, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's that?
Well, Coach Miniverney.
Yeah, and?
He was here just covertly positioned on the other side of the ground, gaining a bit of intel, I dare say.
He was doing a bit of this, was he? Just
Yeah, he had...
Did he have the drone out?
He had one of those outfits on.
Oh, like a burqa?
No, the spy outfit that you buy from the magic shop. Yeah, that sort of gear on. It was quite funny to see.
How did you know it was him?
Well, because I'm...
Did he have the form guide in his hand?
I used to work with a bloke who had one of those get-ups from the joke shop.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm familiar with what they look like, and it was exactly the same brand.
So this is it, the Great Southern Football League live here at the Yankalilla Football Club as the crowd disperses. The Victor Harbour Kangaroos versus the McLaren District side. You can watch this game live around Australia on happyfm.org.au. So just type that into your Google search there, happyfm.org.au, and you'll get a live stream. And watch this game live, or see us on TikTok. And
Tommy Hafey's back this week.
Tommy's back.
Tommy Hafey, centre screen, the runner with the tracksuit pants on.
He's got new trackies too.
You watch him walk, he's very reminiscent of Tommy Hafey.
He's a silver fox, isn't he?
He is.
So here we go, into the live stream, into the centre of the ground. We're going to have a look at Aaron Revel bowling up right now. And there goes the siren to start things off in the second quarter. Cody Ellison back in the ruck here for McLaren's, gets a tap out the back. It's Jaden Kapler for the Kangaroos, kicks it out wide. He's got a beautiful kick to space, almost finding Ross. Plowns are cool. In there mopping things up is Mitten. Jamie Smith gets a kick up there. Good to see him back on the ground. He's okay. Thought he was injured, but out there is Archie Rutt. Kick out now.
Daniels.
Eagles, lovely mark there. Matty Raitt tries to move it on quickly. Eventually does. Gets it over to
Fennerty.
Good mark there by Vandermeer. Going to be kicking within the 50 metres. A notable goal scorer could get there first, Chris.
Notable goal scorer and would have figured on the top goal scorers leaderboard, but missed a few games, unfortunately, for him.
So here we go. Vandermeer lines this one up. They want a goal. They need a goal. The Eagles are pressing. Vandermeer, it's an absolute shank of a kick offline and through for the minor score, just off the side of his boot. Bit of a slippery ball, kick that one through for the minor score. It may be, I tell you what, it may be overcast, but there's nothing overcast about this match.
Reece Bartram with the kick-in duties for the Roo boys. He's in the square and goes short into the pocket, looking for finding Slip.
The Rolls Royce.
So Slip, back pocket, clubhouse side of the grounds, transfers play back into the square, back to that man Bartram. Bartram goes out the other pocket this time, successfully finds Mitchell Brook. Knows all about brass.
Yeah, Mr. Turf going to kick it out along the boundary line. Looking for Dowling. They set themselves. The Lockie Cam smashes it over the boundary line. It's going to be a boundary throwing centre wing.
What Mitchell Brook doesn't know about grass isn't worth knowing.
Exactly right. A turf specialist. He'd be out here today just, having a look at what this turf's doing, and it's got excellent drainage. A lot of rain we've had out here, but it's been going good out. There goes Ellison. Gets a tap out there. Leading for it, Brett Ellis. Banged out of there, nice looking kick along the boundary line. Almost a mark to Vandermeer. Play on's a call. I think that was Mark. Got a kick forward and Grubbers one through for the minor score. They are 3 points, McLaren District's Eagles, to the Victor Harbour Kangaroos, 5 straight goals.
Yeah, back to Bartram. Bartram plays on out of the square this time, gets a bit more distance up to the back flank. Big red stop sign spoils it.
Oh, it was play on. Must have been touched.
It was the good doctor. Was man in front, but wasn't able to pull the mark in. So umpire Neds throws it up. Cody Ellison taps it forward to himself and gets it over to Raitt. Raitt over to Reggie Moyle. Reggie Moyle, short little kick into the 50 area to looking for Vanderlua. Couldn't find him on the fall, and ball dribbles over the boundary line for a throw-in.
So the Eagles come pressing here. It's in their forward half. It's outside their forward 50. Boundary throw-in. Ruck set themselves. Ellison versus Trelaw just smashes it forward over to Heaslip. Heaslip got tackled straight away. Geez, they're doing a number on him today. Tight checking on Heaslip. And that ball's been wrapped up. Going to be a boundary throw-in. Ball up.
Ellison wins the ruck tap. Ellis is to it first, and they're all hard up against the boundary line. Ball goes over the boundary line for a boundary throw-in. So in the sort of around the 50-metre line for McLaren's, ball thrown in, Ellison with a hand to it. got it to a teammate Infinity first, but he was wrapped up quickly by the Victor Harbour player. Ball thrown up again. Ellison, another tap. First to it is Reggie Moyle. Reggie Moyle, hurried little kick into the pocket area, looking for, couldn't find his... Oh, he has! He's found Daniel Maher. Maher's trying to claim the mark. No. Umpire's got a different idea.
Umpire said they had a bit...
That wasn't a mark.
Yep.
Give it here.
That's the Clayton's mark, the mark we have when you're not having a mark. Capped out there by Trelaw. Cool. Tackled there. Ben Heaslip pleads his case. That man who knows how to get a free kick dropped his knees, got one, Matty Rate, and will be kicking very close to goals. He's only about 25-30 metres out, should have no problems. Maybe a 45-degree angle, but if that, we'll pop this one through, Chris. I'm predicting for
he's given himself plenty of room to run in. He's, as you said, he was only, well, he's the person, the fellow marking the marks on the 25, and Ratey's gone back outside the 50. So he needs the Joel Garner run-up. Comes in and ball on its way. Looking good.
Another point on the board. So poor kicking by the Eagles. They're kicking themselves out of this game. That kid didn't like it. He's roaring.
Well, 4
points. 4 points plays 5 goals. So the Kangaroos up by plenty here in the second quarter. Matty Rate, he was bobbing around like a cork in the ocean to get that free kick. Kick out here by Brooke, Mr. Turf.
Yeah. Bartram and Brooker seem to be taking in turns with the kick in. There's a infringement where there's going to be 25 granted, so that brings Brooke up to almost centre half back. Brooke sends it over to the wing, clubhouse side of the ground, pack of players, ball hits the deck. First to it is Jackson Elms, picked up by Archie Rutt under heavy pressure by Sam Overall, and giving away a few kilos there, Archie Rutt. Sam Overall's able to force the ball over the boundary line.
Archie Rutt, I tell you what, he's like Bonnie Blue, the way he handles the ball. Tapped out there by the ruckman. That was Ellison, lovely work. In goes that man, Brett Ellis, kick forward. In there's Tarquin Brown, gets his handball away. Bartram now got tackled under pressure, the Kangaroos. Matty Weiss now gets out of trouble. Handballs over the top. Bartram again. Free kick's been pulled out by umpire Niederer and says you've got to take a kick back here. And it's going to be taken by Bartram.
Bartram, right foot, brings it into the cricket pitch. It's looking for Slip. Slip couldn't complete the mark. Dr. Dowling's there with him. Ratey soccers it off the ground, gets good distance into his teammates' hands. Vandermeer, kick it, goal! Offline for 1 point.
Wow. Well, what a scoreboard this is. 5 points to 5 goals, and the Kangaroos kicking out wide here. They're not mucking around with it. Jade Cooper's in there for the Kangaroos. Weighs his options up. Going to kick it down the line, looking for... Kapler just got spoiled last minute. Then he goes. Lovely work there by the Kangaroos. Spin out of trouble. Kapler. Beauty gets a kick up there. Big Red stops on at the back. In goes Jackson Daniels. Coconut Rice. Fennerty's in there. Kick out there. Bouncing ball. Kleinig kicks it forward for the Kangaroos. In they go hard. Oh, they cry holding the ball, but no prior opportunity. Good umpiring, and it's going to be a ball up, centre wing position, right in front of the club rooms.
Yeah, the big green man on the bottom of the pack that time, ball thrown up, double-fisted tap by Trelaw. It's at the centre circle, Jackson Daniels, cake no ice.
Holding the
stripped
ball.
of the ball by Slip. Slip claims a free kick and is awarded one. Slip sends it out to the forward flank looking for Bryce Gibbs. Bryce Gibbs waiting for the ball to sit up for him. He's on about the 50. Spears in a pass. It's a bit of a wobbly floater. Very Bryce Gibbs-like. McLaren send the ball back up to centre wing now. There's a push out. I reckon it was the guilty party might have been the new mullet. And we've got...
Matty Merritt completing his case, holding his shorts, saying, hang on, he's got me by the shorts arm. Kleinig takes a kick out wide. Got a bit of time and space here. Kane Cooper looks for a pass. What's he got on offer here? Just going to bomb it in there towards the forward 50. Oh, lovely hands by Dowling. Zach Dowling. He's a long way out. He's going to be kicking 55 out. He's going to look for a pass off here. Kick into a dangerous spot on the lead. Elms fisted out there. Good defensive work. Archie Wright's got tackled. Play on the call. Battling on the boundary line. In goes the big red stop sign and over the boundary line by Daniel Maher. It's going to be a boundary throw-in.
Dr. Dowling marked that ball with surgical precision.
He did, exactly right. The proctologist, Dr. Dowling, fantastic work. He's picked his pocket. Up they go. The big boys set themselves. Basham gets the tap out there for the Kangaroos. In goes that man, Bryce Gibbs. Kapler now smashes it forward, can't get it out. Boundary throw in once again. Here we go.
Kapler polled very well on male medal night.
Yep.
Very strong contender.
Third in the voting.
So boundary ump throws in. Another lovely throw by that boundary ump. Basham and Ellison went over both their heads. Harry Vincent first to it on the 50 for Victor Harbour. Picked up by Overall. Overall over to Gibbs. Gibbs dishes off back to the slip. Short at goal through the middle.
Great goal there to that man, the Rolls Royce.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
By Victor Harbour, because match momentum is now being pared back to 34%, McLaren 66, the Roo Boys.
Ball up now, taken out there, they're under pressure here, the Eagles. There's a free kick being pulled out, going the way of, is that Vanderloo? Yep, Vanderloo, left foot pass is on. Oh, good hands there by Ma wheels around on his right foot, stabs a pass in, looking for Connor Fit. They get tackled out for a tackle. Dr. Dowling, the proctologist, grabbed Andy Marr. Got him too high.
Clonic.
Was that Clonic?
Yeah. Same numbers, but around
there you go.
12 or 21.
It was jumbling around so fast, I thought we were watching Cross Lotto.
And Daniel Marr was there.
Got one too high.
Chip in with the supplementaries.
Oh, good boy.
He's grown a leg this quarter, Daniel Marr. He's involved in 3 or 4 passages of play there. Fantastic to watch.
He's Jake the Peg with his extra leg. Here he goes now. Daniel Marr, the Eagle. Can he get a goal for his side? The answer is yes, he can. The Eagles are on the board finally. 1-5.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
To get their first goal in this, the qualifying final, bounce out there, taken almost by the new mullet. He's fighting in there hard. Harry Vincent's fighting hard. Vanderloo just gets Harry Vincent, says, how do you like the dirt in your face, Harry? And he says, nah, I don't mind it. Aaron Revel, the umpire, to ball it up.
And punched forward by Treloar. Treloar's effect. Oh, Kapler's got it. He's off to the races. Umpire says, not quite, young fella, bring it back. And there's a free kick being found out to Matty Rake. Matty Rake plays on quickly, gets it Leon Groves. Groves by foot down to centre forward from McLaren's. Rove best there by Weiss. Weiss over to Roscoe Ross. Roscoe Ross wants to dish off. He's just on the centre wing, club outside of the ground. Finds Gibbs, spots him up, hits him nicely above the head, and over to Overall.
Nah, nearly does the don't argue there. The Eagles, Jamie Smith, smothered. In goes Jackson Daniels, coconut ice, kicks out towards Fennerty. Can't find that player. Oh, tackled in there was it Kleinig? Dowling, it's hard to tell. He's pounced upon. That was Kleinig. Got pounced upon, and it's going to be a ball up. So that was a fast bit of footy there. Ball up, centre wing position in front of the club rooms. Treloar. In goes the Rolls Royce. Tackled. Nice work there. Xavier Mays held in, and it's going to be another ball up.
So centre wing, club outside of the ground, and Treloar wins the tap down. Harry Vincent's the recipient, and it's worked down by the Roo Boys down to the intercepted by McLaren's now. They go backwards into the defensive 25 area where it's marked by Cam. Cam dishes off to his teammate in Smithy. Smithy over to the defensive 50 looking for Jack Daniels, Coke No Ice, and he sends it down to centre wing.
Yeah, Leon Groves kicked it out there, centre wing position. Free kick's been pulled out. They're pressing here. They want to move the ball on quickly, but they cannot do it. Kick there by Ma. Out to the running Vandermeer. Sport over the boundary line, going to be a boundary throw-in. So they're in there attacking forward 50, the Eagles. They're pressing, they need a goal, they want a goal. 6 goals plays, 1 goal 5 on the FPA scoreboard.
Well, they have really changed around the ball momentum percentage this quarter, McLaren. So they're in there on their 25, fighting for it in the scoreboard side of the ground pocket. Umpires says it's time for another ball up, and we'll have the Rucks do battle once again. So Treloar wins the tap down. First to it is Mitten and Caplo. There's a couple of champions for you.
Oh! Hanger!
The slip is given the Hills hoist treatment by the new mullet.
It was dodging and weaving like he was trying to avoid paying a parking fine, but he couldn't do it. He got close hanging instead. The Rolls Royce Ben Heaslip kicks it down the line. Pack forms. Beautiful hands by Sam Overall, the carpenter. Kicks it into the centre of the ground. May sets himself over the back of the pack. Bouncing ball, big ball to win. Kangaroos pressing, bouncing ball. Sam Basham looks for a handball, gets it off. In he goes, this man. Is a beautiful work by Priddle. Over to Jackson Elms. He's got time. Snaps towards the goal. Sausage roll, they get one, the Kangaroos, their 7th for the day, 7.
Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Ute.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
The goal square. Anyway, ball thrown back up, and Connor Fitt won the tap. It's still in the centre circle area. New mullet to it first. It's hit the deck. We've got Kleinig on top of him, and umpire says we'll have another ball up.
Yeah, ball up. Umpire Cornelius says, thank you, gentlemen. Connor Fitt just grabs it, gets it out of there. Did he get a handball? Umpire Cornelius says, no, you didn't. And that was that Connor Fitt? Kapler takes a good tackle. He did not dispose the ball correctly, so good umpiring. Kick out here, left foot by Kapler. Oh, just smothered it back, push in the back, chopped his arms, shake your pick. And the team in front of us are not happy with that. That's the McLaren supporters. So he slipped now. Kick into the pocket, looking for... Oh, nearly... Yes! You're guilty! What a grab! That is the mark of the day by Michael Ross. It is an absolute beauty, and we have got the incredible cameraman on the job here, Steve Adams. He's going to be riding this one home with the superstar number 3, the carpenter.
He's so close he nearly went up Steve Adams' back.
He did.
To mark it.
I think he used the tripod for it.
Yeah.
So here it is.
As a steadier. The tripod.
Yeah. So, 7 goals straight. Can they make it 8 goals straight, the Kangaroos? Here we go. Left foot is... Oh! He's got it! They went right to left. He's got it. What a cracker of it.
Below Zero is Victor Harbour's favourite air.
It's so hot in here. We need air. Not that kind of air.
For all your air conditioning needs, call Below Zero on 8552 8666. Below Zero are your Daikin and Mitsubishi Electric specialist dealer. They also service all air conditioning makes across the southern Fluria. Below Zero, 47 Maud Street, Victor Harbour.
Call Below Zero now.
10. Where's Below Zero on this thing?
Just to push it across. Ball's in the middle. Cody Ellis wins the tap. It goes over to Brett Ellis. Brett Ellis by foot down to the top of the square for McLaren's. Pack of players hits the ground. Who's to it first? It's Victor Harbour, or might have been Weiss or Priddle. Can't make it out. Over to Groves for McLaren's. Groves spears a pass into Daniel Maher, and he's on 50. On an angle, too far out to score, I would have thought.
Yeah. Too far out to score, I would say. You're right, Chris. Umpire's just bringing him around on a bit of an angle there. And he's going to be kicking a long way out. He's going to have a punt, though. So, here we go.
Will he go a tall? Well, Cyril Rioli inspired tall.
Let's find out what he does as a superstar for McLaren's. He's a good player, this bloke. Kick underway. Right foot. Going, offline. Mark at the back. He's claimed it and he's got it.
Pay it.
Connor Fit. He's marked it right in the middle of the goal square. He's on a tight angle. He's actually in the point post, so he's going to have to kick a check sider, I'd say. But he's good enough, this bloke. These days, easy kick for these talented forwards. Check sider by Connor Fit. Kicks for goal. Oh, has he got it? He's got it! Yes, a goal to Connor Fit. The Eagles get their second.
I'm Baz Clark, one of the owners of Fleurieu Milk. Every story starts somewhere, as started here in Myponga 19 years ago. Milk prices were really low and dairy farmers were struggling to make ends meet, so we decided we'd set up a milk factory and try bottling our own milk and selling it. We just try and keep things simple as it used to be. Make a good quality product. Luckily South Australians like to look after South Australians and it's worked really well for us.
So ball thrown up in the middle and Treloar wins the tap down. Brett Ellis to it first, then Kapler on the ground fighting for it. Kapler at the bottom of the pack with Callow and almost got out of there was Matty Weiss, but umpire says nah, give it to me, I'll ball up again. So still centre circle. Rucks do battle, no one run the ruck tap. Matty Weiss gets to it first on the ground. Callow jumps on him, rides him like the mechanical bull at the woolshed. And umpire says, yep, handy work, but give it to me, I'm balling it up.
Centre square, they go at it. Treloar backhander, in there goes Cody Ellison, tries his best, kicked out of there off the ground. Bouncing ball towards the Kangaroos goal on, in there mopping things up with a bit of time and space. Rutt. That's Archie Rutt, kicks it out wide to Mitten now. Mitten going to centre this ball. Thought about it and then just ends up banging a grubbery kick under pressure. In they go. Rush over the boundary line. I thought it was Hartshorn's going to be a boundary thrown right in front of the McLaren District's coach's box. And if you ever spend a bit of time into the Yankalilla coach's box, you'll know what it's like in solitary confinement. That's always good fun in there.
Ball about to be thrown in. Lovely high throw by the boundary umpire. Rucks do battle, Ellis to it first. And rove brilliantly by Matty Weiss. Matty Weiss gets a hurried right foot to it. It's a bit of a floater, but it's inside 50. First to it is Oval from Victor Harbour. Roscoe Ross is in there, but retrieved well brilliantly by Kane Hopkins. And he sends it back towards the centre wing from McLaren's, where it's been intercept marked by Bartram.
Yeah, Bartram now looking for an option up forward. They've got a bit of time here. It's on their side. It's almost into time onto this second quarter. Pack forms. Archie Rutt couldn't take the mark. He does his own roving. There goes the mullet. Over to Brett Ellis. Muff. More mongrel punt. Going to be mopped up by the Kangaroos. They're going to bang it into their forward 50. Pack forms. Fisted back over there. Dowling now. An opportunity. Couldn't get it. In goes the mullet. Once again over to Jackson Daniels. Coconut Ice gets his kick up there. Looking for a target. He's got space. Matty Merritt in there. Bouncing ball. They're fighting for it. Brook goes in for Victor Harbour. They're still battling towards the boundary line. Brook steals the ball. Takes it. Kicks it out to Jade Cooper. Takes the timely mark.
Beautiful pass by Brook, lovely mark by Cooper, and a real steadier piece of play for Victor Harbour. So Cooper weighs up his options, goes short, looking for finding that fella Bryce Gibbs, magnificent AFL career from Bryce Gibbs. I think 268 games between Carlton and the Crows. Gibbs goes for distance, goes long, gets it down towards the 50 pack of players, and it's a mark. No, Treloar claimed it, but wasn't paid, and then Archie Rutt's taken off going to the races, and umpire says bring it back. Treloar was hung on to after the second and third bite of the cherry for that mark. Treloar, left foot into the top of the square.
Kick up there, off back of Basham, smashes it towards the goal. He's got one, he picks up the pill like butter. And it's a goal to the...
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Victor, and it's now back to almost 50-50. But Victor Harbour have got 9 goals. They've got 7 separate goal kickers.
A ball up in the centre now. In there goes Jackson Daniels, got tackled, gets his kick out of there. Bryce Gibbs mops things up for the Kangaroos. Can he pick it up? Yes, he can. Little handball out there. They work it out. On hands and knees is Jackson Elms. Look at that. Beautiful work by the blue suede shoes. Going to kick it down the line. Up they go. Overall, nearly takes a mark. Harry Vincent couldn't get there. Brett Ellis can. Got run over the top. Bounces up and somehow gets out of there. Stabs a pass forward and finds his teammate there in Rate. Rate waves his hands around like he's trying to wave for bus down or something. Just ends up kicking it longer than their 50. Off hands. Front and centre. Nice work by the mullet. He scored a goal. That great work there.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Side.
That keeps them in the game. And it just felt like they were falling away there, but that keeps them in the game. Tapped out there by Ellis, and look, here they go, the Eagles again. Ma kicks around his body into the forward 50. Up the back they go. There goes the mullet again, gets a handball out. Manny Merritt's in there. Tries to don't argue. Somehow got out of that. Kick smothered. Kangaroos fighting hard. They're desperate now. Matt Merritt kicks for goal! Offline through for the minor score. They're pressing here, the Eagles. 3 goals, 6 plays, 9 goals on the FPA scoreboard.
Well, it might not seem it, but they've actually made a slight bit of ground on the scoreboard in terms of the arrearage, the score arrearage after the first quarter.
Yeah.
But they're not going away. Mitchell Brook plays on out of the square, goes long, scoreboard side of the ground to a pack of players, and picks out the carpenter, Sammy Overall. And he goes inboard. He finds his teammate in Fletch. What can he do? He's at centre half back for the Root Boys. He goes back over towards the flank area, and it's out there with Xavier Mays.
Yeah, just trying to take a bit of oxygen out of this game now because the Eagles were pressing. They're just playing for time, playing for this siren in the second half. They don't want to get a momentum on here, the Kangaroos. They're just trying to get it down. Conversely, the Eagles are forcing it ahead here. Matty Rate with an opportunity in the centre of the ground. Bouncing ball won't sit for him. Got tackled, gets his handball out of there. Jade Cooper now. Kick into the forward 50. Pack forms. Ross couldn't take the mark. Offhands it goes. In goes the big red stop sign. Lucky Cam. Brett Ellis. Hopkins. Handball. Jamie Smith now. Back to Hopkins in the 1-2. Kick down the line. Poor kick out of bounds. Going to be last possession free kick. Going to be taken here by the Kangaroos. Xavier Mays has got the ball.
And he's bringing it inboard. I would have thought they're not exactly in a hurry, Victor Harbour. They've got plenty of scoreboard ascendancy. 8 goals straight, plays 3 goals, 6 on the FPA scoreboard. Victor Harbour come down to the forward flank, top of the 50, and thumped away there by the green man. And the siren's gone for half time.
Yes, and that ends the quarter. Another solid quarter by the Kangaroos. But the Eagles there just hanging in there. The score in the FPA scoreboard, 9 goals straight. The Victor Harbour Kangaroos plays the McLaren Districts Eagles, 3 goals, 6. So, let's face it, even scoring shots, 9 apiece, but the Kangaroos made the most of their opportunities. And in the times gone past, those games they've lost, it's those missed opportunities that have lost in the game, Chris.
Back to my new favourite stat for the day.
Yes.
Match momentum was about 90% to Victor Harbour to 10% to McLaren Districts after the first quarter. After the second quarter, match momentum, 51 Victor Harbour, 49 is McLaren's. So
well, there you go.
They've turned the ship right around.
Yep.
And props to them.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1, streaming at YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fluorio. They're in your field.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
Yes, welcome to the Halftime Hub. Today I'm talking to a GSFL legend, and I think we've got low battery there. Yeah, there we go. We're back live. Oh, no, we're not. It's gone. The camera's gone, Tony.
Oh, no, keep talking.
Keep talking, okay. We're still live on the radio? Yes, we are live on the radio. So, mate, Michael Simmons, welcome.
Thank you, Steve.
Mate, please tell me, you're a legend of the GSFL. You've coached.
That's a bit loose.
Well, come on.
Thank you.
Who is if you're not, mate?
Oh, there's lots.
You've done enormous service. You're certainly passionate about the GSFL. Been a player of almost 300 games. I think 299.
299, correct. Senior games.
Senior games, and what you've done for the league over the years. You work with GSFL coach and what have you. So, mate, tell us about your earliest memory of football as a kid.
I had a grade 6 school teacher by the name of Bob Meyer, and he was the junior Colts coach at Victor Harbour. So I went along with a few of my other mates, and we started playing footy from there. Yep. And played all my junior Colts and senior Colts footy at Victor Harbour.
Yep.
Then reserves and on to A grade. So
who were some of your heroes growing up?
Well, growing up, I was very lucky. Sort of around 1972, when I was 14 years of age, Victor had a cracker of a side. Wayne Johnson was coaching, and they were the Hollywood team of the competition, and it was just terrific. And they had such good hard workers like Gary Wake was sensational. Wayne Johnson himself won the male medal that year. Peter Francis was a real legend of the Victor Harbour Football Club and a tremendous player, and of course you had the Kleinick brothers. They just had a very good superstar of a side. Colin Wood was leading, who I was lucky enough to play a lot of A-grade football with, was there. So it was, I just had you just wanted to play A-grade football, you wanted to be them, you know. And that was back to good old Sanford VFL sort of followings that we had back then growing up. It was a pretty simple way of life. Victor Harbour in the Great Southern Footy League, Port Adelaide in the SANFL, and Collingwood in the VFL. Yep. Now it's all gone fairly up, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Rivalry between Victor and Encounter Bay, tell us.
Yeah, well, that's just common. That's just a course of nature, really, because we went to school with each other, and a lot of my best friends were Encounter Bay people. So it was just that Saturday afternoon, Saturday morning to start with. You're going to school with these guys, and you just had that rivalry. You just wanted to beat them.
Yeah.
And and so you had bragging rights on that Monday, but. I remember the Rawlins family. I'm very, very close with still today, And I used to always stay at their place. They'd stay at mine. And of course, Bill Rawlins is a life member there, and he's now the current patron of the football club of Encounter Bay. Well, I'd play against them. I'd run out there on a Saturday, and it was just something that you did. But that's the way the rivalry evolved. Is that you just went to school, you lived in their pockets. But as soon as the game was over, we were doing the scoreboard, whether it be at Victor Oval or Encounter Bay Oval. We were climbing. That's when Encounter Bay had trees, protected from the wind. We'd be climbing those trees, getting in trouble. It was just the way it all kept going. And Wayne Kirk's another one who's a really good, I saw him today, really good friend of mine, went through school with him. Sid James is another who passed away a few years ago. I played a lot of junior footy against Sid, so we were mates. But and then of course Todd Butler, who I played football with. It was a very good mate of mine, and he played footy from Canberra. So really, when I look at it over the test of time, I reckon I had more mates in Encounter Bay than I did at Victor Harbour, but the whole thing is I had my playing mates at Victor and just loved the club.
Yeah, fantastic. What makes Victor Harbour so special? It's got a real momentum this year, well, last year in particular.
It's probably been the last 3 years. This has been building. Well, it's been, I think it was it 2 years ago, they went straight out in straight sets, but they didn't lose. They lost both games 1-1 goal. And then, of course, last year, lost the grand final by a point. But that, it was due to some pretty bad kicking in front of goal and due to a very resilient Ponga Select football side that just didn't give up when I thought a couple of times it looked like Victor's premiership. So, look, Victor have done well. Damien Cross has done a good, and Steve Furhurst, can I say, has done a really good job getting a lot of the kids. We did have a period there at Victor where a lot of the kids left, and we've had some really good Colt sides over the years. And just for various reasons, they go in a different direction. The mates all follow. And then Jesse McKinnon decided to come back to Victor Footy Club after being at South Adelaide, and then of course Jackson Elms comes back. Then you got Harry Vincent coming back. It became a domino the way it left, getting all the good local kids back. And I say it to all kids that if you've got some ability and to play A grade footy, go up to South Adelaide and give it a go. Even if it's just a pre-season, then you get told, sorry, you're going to cut you. Wear the cut, come back. You've always got your club, and you'll come back twice the footballer. I always use Matty Footner. I coached at Langon Creek for 4 years, and Matty Footner was at South Adelaide, and he was a champion bloke, a really wonderful individual. And Matty Footner went up to South Adelaide, played 100 odd games playing for South Adelaide. Then he came back to Langon Creek, and oh my God, totally different footballer. You stay at Langon Creek, he probably would have been pigeonholed as some half-back flank or whatever. He come back and dominant midfielder. And I just use that as an example when I think about a lot of these great kids that we've got in our comp. Just go up there and have a go. Your club will always be here. And have a look at what Wollonga are doing right now. They've just got their kids coming back. Whether it be Aaron Douglas, Liam Nye, just tremendous footballers. Even Sam Rennie's had a crack up there, who won the male medal. So I just say your whole club's going to be better for it. And it saves the 0 pointers. They're your players. Get them back, and they'll bring a mate.
Absolutely. Fantastic. And that's the secret to the success of the Kangaroos. Like you're saying, there was a program in Victor Harbour, correct, where they were always enticing those players back, like you said, Jackson Elms and Harry Vincent. These guys played in the Senior Colts Grand Final, I believe, together, didn't they?
Up Sam Overall.
Sam Overall, incredible.
Yeah, they played in Senior Colt Flags.
Yeah, fantastic. And tell us about your work at South Adelaide. What did that entail? You're under-17s coach?
I was, back in there. That's where I started my very good relationship and ended up being a great friendship with John Griffin. We started off with an academy. When I was at South 17s, I really was pushing that there's a lot of great kids down here. The pathway wasn't that open, and I thought a lot of the Southern League kids were treating South Adelaide like a doormat. I feel like playing for South this week. No, I feel like going back playing for Morphe's or Porties or something like that. So I then said to Jeff Bevan at the time, who was a main catalyst for me to be at South, and Phil Butfield was the other gentleman, and I said, well, I reckon we need on the Tuesday night, let's start an academy at Mount Compass. So they put resources into that, and I had a great group of people. We had a club, a club with a club, and I had that for Great Southern Football League players. And any of those Great Southern we had something like 35 running out on a Tuesday night, and then they'd all, on the Thursday night, they'd go back to their clubs, and I'd keep the ones I wanted for South 17s or 19s, and we would go, and they'd be at Noarlunga training, and ready for selection for that week. And in the end, I think it was 2005, we played the under-17s. We played in the grand final at Adelaide Oval against North Adelaide, and we had 11 of those boys of that team from Great Southern.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So so that's where it all started with academy. We wanted to call it back then. And we ran that for a while. It opened the door for Ryan Griffin to come out, because Ryan was very reluctant. He was very much Goolwa orientated. And
later on played AFL.
Yes, he did. We got him out, and he was just a huge talent.
Yeah.
And he came to South, played a couple of 17s games, then he went to 19s for once, and then next thing he's reserves league, bang, drafted.
You talked about your great mate John Griffin. We spoke to David Hams, a notable goal scorer, premiership player for Wollonga. Without any prompting whatsoever, I said, "What changed for you?" He said he mentioned John Griffin, asked him to come out, and that changed his footy. So tell us about your great mate.
That's great. Like Dave, that's good. David says that, because David's another one that went to South Adelaide, and he came back and gave Wollonga so much service, played in all their premierships there under Barry Pillmore. And then Ben Warren has a similar story. John Griffin kept nagging Greg Anderson, who was the coach at the time. We've got to go to Langhorne Creek and talk this kid into coming up to. He's a star. So they went to Langhorne Creek, but it was due to Griff. And Ben Warren says, I would not have had the pathway. I would have been one that would have just been happy staying on the footy at the Creek. And what did he do? He played for South Adelaide, he captained South Adelaide, and he ended up coaching Norwood to a premiership. And he's done it all. And I know that Ben always says that he thanks John Griffin for what he's done. But there are so many other kids like it, because as soon as Griff got out of the South Adelaide program, he never really left it. We both didn't really leave it. But what he did do is we kept this academy group going, or started up again, which is another story. But John always kept the ears out for South Adelaide. He'd wear his South stuff proudly wherever he went.
Self-appointed ambassador.
And I reckon today he'd be wandering around here with his bloody budget, and he'd be telling me about, we need to get this player up to South. I need this kid to get up there and have a go. Mitchell Brooks playing fullback for Victor, doing a good job. So what we're going to get Mitchell Brook. And can you get organise a meeting with his parents, this sort of thing. He was such a persistent character, because he knew who could succeed, and how he could make them better, and also improve South Adelaide. And he loved having this relationship with South Adelaide and Great Southern. He didn't like it when he found a kid going to another league club, Sanford Club. He really got pissed off. But you should have seen him any time that, Ryan Griffin, Nathan Kruger, Matty Roberts, all these boys, Arlo Draper, any of these boys got drafted over the Jake Tarker. Griff was just on the phone. He was bouncing around saying, they were in our under-15 program. They did this, Jaden Magle. He was just so excited about those things. And it's a selfless thing, what he does, and what he did.
Well, it leaves us, we're out of time, mate, but thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Great to chat to you today. This has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1, streaming YouTube at happyfm.org.au.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au. The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Time Hub interview. Back to our Happy FM commentary team for the second half of the qualifying final in the men's A grade between Victor Harbour and McLaren Districts. It's Steve G and Chris Shaddock.
Ball up in the middle of the ground. Off they go. Harry Vincent gets the ball up there. Kicked out by Heaslip. Hurried forward. Out the back of the pack. Brodie Long sets himself over the ball. In goes, is that Elms back there in the trying his best. Overall goes in there. Now Heaslip. Oh, it's wrapped up into a tackle. That ball's going nowhere. It's going to be another ball up. So they got up here. The Kangaroos pressing for their goal. Third quarter, early stages. Tapped out by Overall. In goes Gibbs. Got tackled. Try to get his kick out of there. Appeal for a free kick. Umpire Cornelius is going to bowl it up.
So 9 goals straight. Plays 3 goals 6 on the FPAG scoreboard. Victor Harbour, Roo Boys in front by 30 points. So ball's hit the deck, too quick for slip, can't pick it up. He's picked up by a McLaren player, Infinity, and he is pushed as he kicked it, and that manages to push the ball out of bounds on the full. Free kick to be taken by Jay Cooper. Cooper into the top of the square looking for Basham, goes over his head, semi-overall, roves at best, over to Kapler, kick it, goal! And 3-2.
He's got a goal to Kapler, they get their 10th, can you believe it?
Born and built in Victor Harbour, Southern Moto is run by experts who live and breathe motorcycling. With decades of racing and trade experience, we treat every bike like it's our own. From minor tune-ups to major rebuilds or gearing up for your next ride, we've got you sorted. We're your coastal CF Moto dealer for motorcycles, ATVs and UTVs. Visit us at 56 Mort Street, Victor Harbour, where your bike gets treated right.
Straight. 60. Plays 3. Oh, Gazman!
Up they go in the centre of the ground, tapped out there by Fit, kicked out there by Brett Ellis, bouncing ball. Bartram, reached for it, lovely work, Kapler, hurried left foot, setting under the ball, there is Jackson Daniels, coconut ice, and takes the timely mark, going to be driving it back in their forward half, thinks about kicking out wide, does now, centre wing position. Oh, lovely defensive work there by Overall, got a high one, and a free kick, play on's the call.
Play on and intercepted by Matty Weiss. Matty Weiss drives it into the pocket. Michael Ross takes it in front of his face. 2 hands, outstretched arms, and marks safely right in the pocket. Distance will not be an issue. He'd be striking at about 20 metres, 25 metres from home. And mongrel angle, but distance no issue.
He's a left footer, so it's a good pocket for him. He will like this. He will fancy his chances. He kicks for goal. Didn't make the distance, off hands, barging his way out of there. The Kangaroos, I think that was Green. Hurry, kick. Oh, competing for the ball, Matty Merritt and Kane Cooper fisted over the boundary line, and going to be a boundary thrown right in front of the Kangaroos coach's box.
Good effort, Merritt. So close yet so far, but holds the ball up and stops any forward momentum of the Roo Boys. Umpire throws it in, and Treloar taps over the back, and it's with the Doctor. Doctor is about to line up for a pass at goal, but he's tackled off of it. Harry Vincent's on the ground with a McLaren's player, and we're at centre half forward for the Roo Boys, and we're having a ball up.
Yep, ball up. Umpire Cornelius balling it up now. Tapped backhanded by Treloar. Leading for it is Heaslip. Over to Jade Cooper. Kick by Cooper. Almost a mark. Off hands. Under pressure again, McLaren. There's a free kick's been pulled out. And I think it might have been a chopped arm. Either way, it's the Kangaroos, and it's going to be taken by Sam Overall. Didn't quite see what that free kick was for, but it's there, and he's got it. Overall, directly in front, about 30 metres out. Should get this one. Looking for their 11th goal for the day, if you don't mind. 10 goals straight. Overall, the forward, the notable goal scorer, he kicks for goal straight through the middle. 11 goals straight, the Kangaroo.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
Match momentum currently 100% with the Blue Boys, with the Roos. Ball's thrown up in the centre circle, it's hit the deck and Kapler retrieves it, spears out of hand past to Treloar by left foot, down to centre half forward for the Roo Boys. They go into attack again and ball's hit the deck.
Off they go, lovely work, Harry Vincent kicks towards the goal. Would you believe it, he gets their 12th straight goal.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Yeah, whatever the acronym for that is.
Ball up in the centre now, they take it away. Connor Finn in there doing the ruck work. Kennedy can't get it out. It's going to be a stalemate and a ball up from whence it came.
Look at Rady. He's come off. Edgy. He's been subbed off. Yeah. He's walking up and down the boundary line. He's shaking his head. He's giving himself a talking to. I don't know why he's not even out there at the minute. It might work. Ball's thrown up in the middle. Cricket pitch, centre circle area. First to it is Vanderlua. Vanderlua can't cleanly retrieve. He's wrapped up on a tackle from the Roo Boys, and umpire says, I'll have another crack. Centre circle still. Ball goes up, and this time Ellison got in front and got two hands to it. It's now sent down inside the 50, where it's Daniel Marr from McLaren's. He's retrieved it brilliantly, gets a hand pass off to Brett Ellis. Brett Ellis has shot at goal. He's right in front, and he's kicked the goal!
They get one! The Eagles get their 4th, and they needed that big time. And who but anyone else?
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Tap for the Kangaroos. Then he goes again, Brett Ellis. Jaden Cutler couldn't get there. Ellis can. Working it out now. Archie Rutt gets his kick. Oh, in the back. Play on the call. Kane Cooper's in there looking for him, finding the boundary line tapped over there. And Matty Merritt just has a look at Cooper and says, what are you looking at? They all look at each other. Nothing happening there though. Boundary throwing.
Leon Graves gives a little push in the chest to Cooper. Graves has given away about half a metre in height to Cooper. Anyway, ball's thrown in. Kapler can't control it. Brett Ellis can. Oh! Tackled by Kapler. Umpy says play on. Now we're out with Jackson Daniels at the centre half forward line for McLaren's. He's speared off a hand pass to Reggie Moore. Reggie Moore left foot into the 50, round about the 25 area. It's hit the deck. McLaren have got it. A big tackle put on there by Fletcher. And umpire says at the 25 metre line we'll have a ball up.
Yeah, ball up. Eagles are pressing here. Fist out there. Tarquin Brown's in there for the Kangaroos. He's on the ground. He gets a handball out to Dowling. Dowling gets tackled. Kick under pressure there. Was it too high? They cried. No, it wasn't. And Daniel Marr had the ball. Looking for a free kick. Couldn't get one. Ball up. Tapped out of there. Nice work by Ellison. In there goes Brook for the Kangaroos. Kicked out of there in a hurry. Into the centre of the ground. Bryce Gibbs, lovely juggling mark. Wheels around on his right foot. Gets a kick out here into space. Worked there by Mays. Xavier Mays, a run on play. Brody Long just smashes it over there for the Eagles. Going to be a boundary throw-in.
Great mark by Bryce Gibbs.
Lovely.
Used all his strength and experience and his body work to outmuscle his opponent, take a mark, and then spears out a nice pass to Mays. Mays just couldn't get to it in time before he was pressured defensively. So boundary ump, throws it up, and Treloar probably was the beneficiary of that. It's gone as far as, is that Matthews?
Yeah, I think it's long.
Oh, Matthews not playing today.
Yeah.
So it won't be him. One of those blokes with the shoestring job
That's
around
Brody
there.
Long. Brody Long.
Rhodes, what can he do? Number 7. And he comes out to clubhouse side of the ground looking for Merritt. Cleverly pushed out by Reece Kleinig.
Caught a block on that one. Pushed him. Fair enough.
Umpire didn't say it was so clever, so it's a free kick actually.
So Matty Merritt just chips it out there, finds Archie Rutt. Had a bit of the ball, played pretty well I thought for the Eagles so far. Third quarter here. They want a goal, they need a goal. The Eagles towards a forward 50. Out the back it goes, the mullet's got it. Can he get it over to Marr? Just snaps it around the corner. Ellison sets himself, Cody Ellison. And a shot on goal, 45 degree angle, and he's going to be kicking about 40 metres out. Distance no problem, it's only a question of accuracy. And this bloke, he was an absolute star for them last week. They need him to fire. The kick underway by Ellison. Yes, sir, straight through the high diddle. It's a goal to the Eagles. They come back. Here they go.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Boys.
Take a hell of an effort. Up they go in the centre with the goals here, tapped out there by Fit. In goes Dowling, got tackled, gets a handball under pressure. Look at that, Lux of Fortune though. Kangaroos fighting for it. Overall just says, thank you, I'll have you, Jackson Daniels. Tackles him, it's going to be a ball up.
So, umpire on the forward flank. Scoreboard side of the ground for Rude Boys. Rucks do battle, McLaren's win it. It goes as far as Fennerty. He's chested it and is immediately tackled by Hartshorn. Umpire says, well, doesn't muck around, throws it up straight away. And this time it goes to Overall. Overall spins around, sends it inside 50. Well inside 50, probably around the 25 mark. It's hit the deck, it's a contested footy. We've got Bryce Gibbs on the ground fighting for it with 2 McLaren boys. And umpire says, nah, it's going nowhere. Let's ball it up. It's got big red stop sign at the bottom of the pack. And Brody Long.
So, Connor Fit in there doing his best in the ruck work, kicked out of there. Nice work by the Kangaroos. Xavier Mays around the corner. Chopped off in the last line of defence by the Eagles. This ball is just, it's hard to get it out of it. There's a defensive zone set up by the Kangaroos. Eagles kicking it out of there. Setting himself is Ellison. There's a free kick. And he says, what? A free kick against me? And umpire says, yes, it's going the way of Mitchell Brooks.
Mitchell Brooks had got his passport out and come down for a visit down to his mates in the forward lines. And Brook on outside 50 goes for distance, and he always gets plenty of it inside to the pocket. Scoreboard's on the ground, balls hit the deck as a light ball. Bryce Gibbs is there with the big red stop sign, and umpire says, nah, give it to me, boys.
Almost a good mark there by Bryce Gibbs. He had a bit of it, but couldn't take the mark. Ball up, right in front of the Kangaroos' goals. They're fighting for Jackson Elms, try to steal it out of there. Lockie Cam gets tackled for the Eagles. Going to be a ball up in that pocket now. Right.
So, umpire tosses it up in the pocket. Basham did some ruck work, then a toe poke. Harry Vincent's out to the ball first, but it's dribbled over the boundary line, and it will be a boundary line throw-in. Still in the danger zone for McLaren's, and still Victor Harbour not to yet to kick a point. They're 12 straight goals.
Basham does the ruck work for the Kangaroos, taps it down, in there goes Bryce Gibbs, got tackled himself. Dowling in there for the Kangaroos, they're fighting hard, they can't get it out. Umpire says, thank you, gentlemen. I'll have this one again. It is only about 10-15 metres outside of the Kangaroos' goal. Danger for McLaren. Taken out by Ross. He kicks for goal. Offline. Can you believe it? Their first point for the day. Michael Ross, he owes everyone in the team a beer at the end of the day. 12 goals, 1. The Kangaroos plays the Eagles, 5 goals, 6 on the FPA scoreboard.
And when you look at that scoreboard, it is only 13 scoring instances to Victor Harbour. Ball's brought back in, we're at the 25. Capitals picked it up for Victor Harbour and sends it down to the forward square. It's off. Hurry, kick by Victor Harbour, and I reckon that's Bryce Gibbs.
I'm Baz Clark, one of the owners of Fluorio Milk. Every story starts somewhere, as started here in Maiponga 19 years ago. Milk prices were really low and dairy farmers were struggling to make ends meet, so we decided we'd set up a milk factory and try bottling our own milk and selling it. We just try and keep things simple as it used to be, make a good quality product. Luckily South Australians like to look after South Australians and it's worked really well for us.
A couple of substitution interchange attempts. They've got a couple of players waiting expectantly.
Centre now, tapped out there by Ellison. He smashes it forward, in goes the mullet. Brett Ellis is fighting too. Archie Rutt in there for the Eagles. Oh, Groves got tackled. How about that one? Oh, the big boy Basham. He's called him for holding the ball. How about that?
Now, Bash could go close to slotting this. It would take a hell of a kick, but he can kick it a fair way. He goes for distance, pops it right up. It's not quite going to make it. Oh, it goes to the teeth of the goal. It's punched away, and I reckon it's dribbled over the boundary line. It's a point.
Yep, point.
Point.
So there's another one. Yeah. Another blemish. Kicked out there from full back. Little short pass is dangerous. Fennerty takes a mark. Dowling, look at him. He's like a rabid dog in the back lines there. Just says, I'm on to you, Fennerty. And Fennerty says, well, I'll take the mark. Gets a bit roughed up, but he's... Gee whiz, they've got a defensive zone like you wouldn't believe here, the Kangaroos. Kicks it out wide. Nice work by Ellison. Cody Ellison now wants to move it on quickly. That's what they need, a bit of fast ball movement, the Eagles. Oh, lovely work defensively. Vandermeer, right. Gets a handball. Holding the ball. Great tackle by Priddle. Does the job for the Kangaroos. And
Rate's appealing for pushing the back.
Yep.
He won't be happy with himself, Rady. He marks himself very hard, Rady. Oh, it's play on, called by the umpire. Rady's off like a greyhound, chasing the player with the ball. It's in the back pocket now. Hartshawn over the defensive 25, finds Brooke. Brooke goes out to the defensive back flank area looking for the good doctor. He can't mark it. He pushes the McLaren Districts player out of the way. Umpire sees that and calls free.
Yeah, all right, Clarence are called looking for Ma on the lead. Tough work for him. In they go, the Kangaroos. They get it out of here. Look at that. Brett Ellis almost. Priddle now for the Kangaroos. Tipped it out to the Rolls Royce. Ben Heaslip says, settle down, fellas. Weighs his options up. Kicks it out wide. He's got that man, Michael Ross, out. Gonna think about it. Just kicks his little left footer. Cooper can't take the mark off hands now. Ma, handball towards Brett Ellis. On the ground for it. Searching for it. Can't get it out. Oh, he's over the ball. They're fighting for it. Lucky to get away with that. It's going to be a ball up.
Brett Ellis, you know how some people have trophy cabinets?
Yes.
Well, he'd need one just for his male medals.
He's got him. He takes him around with a trailer. Off they go. Cody Ellison, backhander. In they go now. Chipped out of there by McLaren's in there. Forward 50 off hands. Got a bit of space out here. Ruffled the ball. Vandermeer. Handball back. In he goes, Groves. He's yorked himself over the ball. Kleinig says, tackle you. And Groves, geez, he looks like Rocky Balboa with that plaster over his eye. Going to be a ball up. Just on the edge of the square. Ellison over to the mullet. Snaps towards the goals. Offline. And out of bounds on the full. Couldn't get it.
Yeah, his teammate in Fit made every attempt to try and touch it before it went over the line, but wasn't able to. So it's with Mitchell Brook. Brook goes for distance, sends it down to the back flank. A pack of players. Ellison punches away, picked up best by the mullet. He's gang tackled by 3 Victor Harbour Roo boys. Yeah, and he's called for holding the ball.
Yeah, he tried to get out of that tackle. The mullet couldn't do so. Good tackle by overall. He's strong, this bloke, isn't he?
Yeah, big fella, big strong lad. and plenty experience. He spots up Hartshorn inside. Still at centre half back area. Hartshorn transfers play across the other side of the ground. Now out the front of the scoreboard. We've got Reece Bartram with it. Bartram calling for a lead. Spots up a teammate. He marks it effectively. That is Mays, Xavier Mays.
Yeah, little chip down the line. Or cut off there by Rate. Nutty Rate. Short pass it on to Ellis. Good option. Ellis now takes a bounce. Wheels around, gets a kick, looking for the forward line. What's he got up here? Trying to fit, lovely handle over Archie, right down the line. He scored a goal, a beauty for the Eagles. They come fighting back.
Born and built in Victor Harbour, Southern Moto is run by experts who live and breathe motorcycling. With decades of racing and trade experience, we treat every bike like it's our own. From minor tune-ups to major rebuilds or gearing up for your next ride, we've got you sorted. We're your coastal CF Moto dealer for motorcycles, ATVs and UTVs. Visit us at 56 Mort Street, Victor Harbour, where your bike gets treated right.
What do you reckon his sort of advice is he getting?
Don't know, because it's pretty easy to come up with stuff from when you're sitting on the sideline.
Ball up in the centre of the ground here. They tapped out, looking for it. Is Brett Ellis. He picked it up. He just says, thank you, I'm taking this one. Kicks it up there into a dangerous spot, bouncing ball. Ah! With that, Vandermeer tries to put a hip and shoulder, taken out by Matty Merritt. Matty Rate kicks for goal. Oh, flying, good pressure there. Oh, no, in the back. There we go. Bartram's going, are you kidding me? Cornelius, umpire Cornelius said, not kidding you, that's in the back. And Matty Rate is going to take a free kick in the pocket.
Pretty much two sets of opinions on that one, depending on whether you follow the Roo Boys or McLaren Districts. But Ratey, he's got an opportunity to convert here. He's having a good game. He's been a bit hard on himself when he comes off the ground. He's a hard marker on himself. He's tight in the pocket. What can he do with it? Very tight angle.
Rate. Oh, check sider has absolutely shanked it.
Well, to be fair, it wasn't an easy place to score from.
I think he might have gone a drop punt from there almost, but he's due on the check side option and just skewed it off to the side there.
He'll be having words with himself, that's for sure. Oh, look at that kick in, magnificent, better than back flank. That's with Longy. Longy for Districts is then gang tackled by some Roo Boys. Umpire says we'll ball it up on the back flank for Victor Harbour. Ellison double-handed tap down to Vanderlure. Vanderlure by foot to the top of the square.
Up they go, up the back of the pack. They've got a chance here. It was lovely work by Brooke. Just smashes it over through for the rush behind. Good work by him. This is the Kangaroos. Victor Harbour playing the McLaren Districts Eagles. Qualifying final taken out there by Matty Weiss. Wants to drive it in there for his side. It is gone 22, almost 23 minutes gone in this quarter. 1 minute into time on. The Kangaroos are cruising here in this qualifying final. Pack forms off hands through for a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, in one of those packs where the players go for it. Trelaw was at the front.
Yep.
They know they're on a hiding to nothing, but they still got to go for it. Once they commit, they can't stop. So anyway, ball's thrown in by the boundary umpire. Centre wing, and Ellison gets the tap over to Vanderlure. Vanderlure was able to take possession of the footy, but simultaneously is wrapped up.
15 on 15, Prettle on Vanderlure. Good tackle by Prettle. He's laid a couple today. Nice work out there by Trelaw. Matty Reese gets tackled by Ellis. Ball spills out. In he goes Groves. Go handball away. In he goes Reggie Moyle. Little kick. Can't fall. Beautiful defensive smasher there by Fletcher. And look at that. The crowd loved that.
Oh, yeah, big good camera work. There's see all the commitment on his face and a nice big solid fist to the ball. So here's this boundary umpire. He's been throwing well all day. Up it goes, another good throw. Players come in and a bit of a dead eat down to Slip. Slip gets it onto the right boot up to Kapler, and that's been went over on the full, but it was above his knee, off his quad. Said the boundary up, and we'll have a throw in.
So right in front of the club rooms, the clubhouse side, the Kangaroos are cruising in this qualifying final. 2.5 minutes gone into this third quarter. Out the back, Cody Ellison gets a hurried kick as a wobbler over to Rate. Matthew Rate kicks into the forward 50. Can't find a target off hands. Oh, free kick. Player held there. And lucky to get a free kick held. Dylan Klein goes, really?
Oh, Merritt. Merritt's got the free kick.
Merritt, an opportunity.
It was 2-on-1. 2 rude boys on one McLaren's fella. And that was Merritt. And Merritt was the front. Umpires looked after the player going for the front.
Merritt now, kick underway, chips it up, gets under the ball, not going to make the distance, smashed over the boundary line, over the point post for a minor score. And the score is 6-9. The Eagles play the Kangaroos 13-2 in the FPA scoreboard.
The chip kick, was he affected by the golf course out the back there? Thought he was
9-iron.
Yeah.
So he kicked out wide here, finds Kane Cooper for the Kangaroos. That's a good one, Kane Cooper for the Kangaroos. 80 plays 44. Here's a bridge too far for McLaren's. How can they ever get back from here? Kangaroos dominating, and the free kick pulled out there to the Kangaroos. Dowling's going to take this one. And
Kane Cooper for the Kangaroos. Is that alliteration or onomatopoeia? I'd have to get my Year 12 English books out. So anyway, it's passed by Dr. Dowling up to Kapler on the wing. Clubhouse side of the ground. Kapler safely marks. And the players are all streaming back into a defensive zone by the McLaren boys. Oh, nice little pass up to his teammate in Reese. Reese is claiming it at the front of the pack. Wow. And no dice, says the umpire. Ellison's the beneficiary of that. He's kicked it down to the centre wing. Umpires pulled out a mark or a free going the way of Rate.
Yeah, Matty Rate now has had a bit of the ball. Kicks it into the forward 50. Up they go off hands. Luke Minton snaps towards the goals. It's a beauty. Yes, he scores it. The Eagles get one back. They have a glimpse.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Florio. They're in your field.
Into this quarter, we've gone 5 minutes into this.
Those boys on the scoreboard, they were operating like they'd had 10 Gatorades at the beginning of the game. They were that fast. Anyway, ball thrown up in the middle, rucks deep battle, Trelaw with it, Kapler a beneficiary, Kapler and the good Dr. Dowling wrestling for it with Brett Ellis. Umpire says that's going nowhere, give it to me. Umpire Neds throws it up. Ellis to it first. Kapler is a beneficiary. It's down to Bartram. He gets it over to the good doctor. Too hot for him. Back in the centre circle still, and it's locked up for another field umpire stoppage throw up.
So here it is. We've got there's only about 5 goals they're chasing now, the Eagles. They have won this quarter. Ball up. Tucked there by Ellison, kicked out there by Kapler. In goes lovely, hands there by Bryce Gibbs. Too far out to score. Weighs his options up, kicks it, looking for a target up there and Jade Cooper. Lovely lead, presented well, good hands, and he has an option here to kick a goal for the Kangaroos, to steady the ship late in this third quarter.
How's that, Bryce Gibbs?
Yeah.
Firstly to mark it under heavy defensive pressure, and then to lay off that pass to his teammate.
Very good.
It's just... Oh, the siren's gone.
There goes the siren. So Jade Cooper with an opportunity to steady the ship for the Kangaroos. They get this, you think they've just put an ice on the game. If not, he leaves the door open. The kick underway. It's through the goals. The Kangaroos come running from everywhere. Happy days for them. Yeah, that is the team motivator, the one that will set them into next week. You would say they've got this game.
Jeez, they've
by the
gotten
short
around him.
And curlies.
Is that his first goal for A-grade season or something?
No, it's just a bloody good kick for goal, Chris, because that was the really important goal.
Well, they've come from everywhere, got around him, and they're all very happy with him.
Well, it was a hell of a kick for goal, and it was a very timely one because, let's face it, the Eagles felt like they were, coming back strongly. So 14 goals to the Victor Harbour Kangaroos plays the McLaren District Eagles 7 goals 10 FPA scoreboard. Yep, An interesting quarter, that one, and one which it felt like the Eagles were clawing it back, but the Kangaroos steadied the ship.
Well, you mentioned clawing it back.
Yeah.
Well, on the momentum ticker counter, momentum for that quarter, 75% with McLaren Districts. Now, they were only at 10 in the first quarter. They were up to 70. Adjustment, 58. Yeah. So it was 58 to 42. So they come out. I don't know what sort of training regime that Coach Gianni Petrucci's got them on. You know how some coaches say, well, we'll do lots of sand work in the dunes and, you know, we'll make you match fit to come home and go over the top of them in the last quarter. Yeah. That was certainly the tactic they seemed to be employing last week. Yes. What's going to happen today?
Fitness is the key. Pickle juice, and who knows what Gian Petrucci has got in his kit, his magic bag. We're going to find out. This is a Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1 FM, and streaming on YouTube at happyfm.org.au.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
Below Zero is Victor Harbour's favourite air.
It's so hot in here. We need air. Not that kind of air.
For all your air conditioning needs, call Below Zero on 8552 8666. Below Zero are your Daikin and Mitsubishi Electric specialist dealer. They also service all air conditioning makes across the southern Fluorio. Below Zero, 47 Maud Street, Victor Harbour.
Call Below Zero now.
10. Where's Below Zero on this thing?
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Ute.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Here's Chris Shaddock and Steve G.
Thank you very much, Dr. D, in the Happy FM studio. And what a game of football it has been by the Kangaroos. They are certainly on fire. They certainly look to be the goods. They're cruising. But who knows? You never know. The Eagles have been here before. They can come home strongly. And they certainly showed glimpses of that in the third quarter. Thanks to that last quarter after siren goal by Jade Cooper, they just steadied the ship. So you'd always back the Kangaroos from here, but let's face it, it can happen.
Well, last week they were, of course, playing the fourth rated team on the premiership ladder in Counter Bay, who had won just 11 from 17. Yeah. Victor Harbour have won, I think they've won, it would be 16 out of 18, wouldn't it?
Yep.
So the test is a bit harder for them here today to come back from that sort of deficit that they were able to successfully do last week and tease their supporters by, in the end, only going down by two points. I'm wondering if Gianni's had them out at the bottom of Willunga Hill, a sugar bag full of sand across the back and making them do short sprints up and down that hill. Is that what he's doing? Is that his trick?
Yeah, that's
his secret.
He's got plenty of tricks, Gianni Petrucci. Up they go, in the middle they go. Trelaw gets a tap to Kapler, and this ball is going nowhere. Up they go once again, stalemate. Trelaw, look at the Kapler again. Matty Weiss takes it. Kick around the corner by him, bouncing ball. Tough one for Michael Ross. Oh, taken out of there and dumped ceremoniously was Dr. Dowling, and well done there by Stuart Green for the McLaren side.
Green man sacks Dr. Dowling.
Oh, lovely.
Sends it down to centre wing. It's now intercepted by Weiss. Weiss dishes off a hand pass to Blue Suede Shoes. Blue Suede Shoes down to the pocket, looking for finding that man Bryce Gibbs. He marks successfully. 5 metres out from goal. Surely he will slot this one through the 268,000 gamer for AFL sides Carlton and Adelaide Crows. Surely this is within his wheelhouse.
Yeah, this is a no-brainer for him. So Bryce Gibbs, how many's he kicked for the day?
2 so far.
This will be his 3rd, don't worry about that. Kick underway by Gibbs, just pokes it in there, gets the goal! Another goal! 15 goals to the Kangaroos.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
Put them in good stead for this game. Up they go, tapped out there by Ellison. In there goes Jackson. Daniels can't get it out. Oh, yes, he can. Somehow. Matty Reese is fighting. It's just a rugby scrum. And that man, Brett Ellis, lays a tackle. Going to be a ball up.
Reese, he's lifted, you feel. He's already having an okay game, but he's lifted to another gear. He's got it now. He bursts out of the pack. He's brought to the ground by Vanderloo. It spills out to Ellison. Ellison sends it down to the forward flank. It's intercept, chop off mark by Clonic. Clonic out to the other side of the ground, looking for finding, I reckon, Cooper. Cooper, right foot, finds slip. Slip pulled down unceremoniously by Vanderloo and gets a free awarded against him.
Yeah, grabbed his arm, chopped his arm, whatever you like, and he slipped now. Centre wing. Plenty of players ahead of him. He's going to have to just bomb this one long. That's what he does. Towards his... lovely hands by Gibbs. How did he get that one? No one, almost uncontested. Plays on quickly to Jackson Elms. Taps over the back of it. In goes Hopkins for the Eagles. Now Dowling snaps. Smothered. Oh, over the boundary line. With a boundary throw in. So Kangaroos pressing here. Yeah, just wearing one there, Dowling. It's going to be a ball in. Into a dangerous spot. The Kangaroos, what can they do here?
Lovely throw in by the boundary arm. Plenty of height in curl on that one. It's rode best by Vanderloo after the ruck duel. It's now Gibbs. Gibbs pushes one off. That was Mitten and tries to get it out. Vincent, too hot for him. It's now with Ma for the Eagles, and we're between the 25 and defensive 50 for the Eagles on the clubhouse side of the ground.
Tapped out of there, smashed by Ellison. Ma in there for the Eagles, couldn't get it out. It's got tapped, it's going to be a ball up. Right in front of the Caravan of Love. Happy FM, you can see us on YouTube at happyfm.org.au. If you want to see it live stream, ball up there. Trelord, Ellison out the back, lovely ruck work to Vanderloo. Kick around the corner on his left, bouncing ball. What do the Eagles got up here? In goes Vandermeer. Oh, just wrapped into a tackle. That ball going to be a ball up right in front of the Kangaroos coach's box.
Clonic copped a bit of head work on that occasion. Very famous Victor Harbour name, that is, Clonic. He's got a hill named after him. So ball's thrown up, tapped down. Kapler got it first, but he's a gang tackle. It's over to Jackson Daniel, no ice, and he sends it down to centre half forward, looking for a teammate in Merritt. Too hot for him. It's along the ground. It's pushed out cleverly by that player to Reggie Moyle, and he spears a pass in to Daniel Ma, and the champion athletic unit that Ma is. He's up to the assignment of marking it on his chest, and inside 50, he will have a set shot for goal.
Yeah, and they need this one. They need it big time. Can they get a run on of goals? They need 5 real quick goals. Daniel Ma, a very important cog in the machine of the Eagles team, is going to kick from about 48 metres. It goes. It's straight through the middle. The Eagles get one back here.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
The Eagles. So ball goes up in the middle. Trelaw wins the tap. It's rove best by Ellis. It's now down with, I think, Van der Leur. He gets a hurried left kick to it down to centre half forward. And centre Archie Rutt now. He has his kick smothered on the flank. And now it's pushed forward cleverly by Trelaw. He's tapping it along the ground to his team's advantage. Archie Rutt gets there, picks it up. He's gang tackled. Umpire says we'll have a ball up. Centre wing right in front of the clubhouse.
Yep, ball up. By Cornelius, bowls it up. Trelaw, Ellison smashes it forward. There goes Kapler, got tackled by the bull. Muff, Brett Ellis, and it's going to be another ball up.
Then with two trophy cabinets at home, one for male medals exclusively. He gives it umpire Cornelius, ball thrown up, clever little tap by Ellison, and the good doctors there for Victor Harbour, but it's speed of the rotation of the ball beats him over the line with a bounce up throw in.
So, boundary throw in. The Eagles need to get a bit of run on play. They need goals. They need him in a hurry. Ellison smashes it down. Trelaw got tackled. This is playing into the hands of the Kangaroos. Just dour football at the moment. Trelaw plays it down. Heaslip just gets in there, gets tackled. Time is ticking. The Eagles want this ball to get out of here, but the Kangaroos are happy to play this sort of game. Another tap down low. They get battling in there. Oh, look at that, just rugby scrumming it. Heaslip, he's pretty, look at this. Just happy to hold it in. Happy to churn the clock up here. Feel like they just want to play a free kick and get out of there. Dowling.
Oh, look at Dr. Dowling. Big leap on him. Gets it down as far as Kapler. Kapler's wrapped up by the triple male medalists in Brett Ellis. And we've got 7.5 minutes gone. It's a 34-point deficit in favour of Kangaroos. Ellis gets it out of the pack. Sends a hurried hand pass quickly. It's intercepted by Harry Vincent. Look at that dash. He gets it down to centre forward. Finds his mate in Blissweight shoes. Elms on the cricket pitch at the moment. Conceding some ground.
Player stream back. Elms has got a lead. He's looking for Basham. Out the back it goes. Plenty of Eagles out here. They can raffle it. Handball over here to Rutt. Kicks it. Well, without really looking, just bangs it forward. Centre of the ground. Connor Fit now. Lovely work. Pick up by him. Kicks it out wide. He's got a player out here in Matty Merritt. Can't pick the ball up. Tries to get a hand on it. Did he? And no, he didn't. That's last possession free kick going to be taken by Cooper.
Cooper swaps play to the other side of the ground, and it's successfully marked by Hartshawn. Hartshawn just in the pocket area, a nice little chip kick out, finds his teammate in Bartram, and then we're up to Mays. Xavier Mays, still worse than back flank for the Roo Boys. Clubhouse side of the ground. Mays looking for a lead.
Yeah, kick down, long, pack forms out the back. Lovely hands there by Green. Stewie Green for the Eagles. Kick, centre of the ground. Oh, it's just chopped off there. Poor kick, taken there by Overall. Overall settles things down. Wants to just play a bit of possession footy, so he kicks it out wide to the lead of his teammate there. Oh, last possession free kick. Can't find his mate in Michael Ross.
Teammate and business partner. Last possession free kick paid to the Green Man. Green Man looking inboard. He hasn't got much else down the line. Has to concede ground. Goes back. Goes inside 50 to the big red stoplight in Stokes. Stokesy plays on. Goes to the top of the goal square for McLaren's. To Fennerty. Finds him. He dishes off again. This time to Longy. Longy looking for some options. Looking for some run. Dishes off a hand pass to a running teammate and Fennerty. Fennerty goes inboard. Finds Groves. Groves at centre half back. Looking for his options. All the McLaren players are streaming down the ground.
Pack forms out the back. Oh, lovely hands there out by Trelaw. Juggling mark, and he will relieve the pressure. Kick wide, looking for and finding a teammate. No, Harry Vincent couldn't take the mark.
Harry Vincent playing about half a metre taller than he really is in life. That didn't worry him, doesn't stop him. 15 goals 2 on the scoreboard there, the FPX scoreboard. 15 goals 2, plays 8 goals 9, and we've got 10 minutes gone.
Yeah. They are cruising here, the Kangaroos. playing a bit of possession football, slow football. They're in no hurry. Cody Ellison goes Trelaw. Off the ground there was the Dr. Dowling wrestling over the ball. Was over, or he's got himself a free kick. Is that man Brody Long, or is it going the other way? No.
Overs.
Overall got the free kick. Holding
a little bit of a descent, almost. Little bit of attitude.
That's all right. Looking for a free kick.
His heart would have been in his mouth for a second there, I reckon, because 25 metres would bring Overall well within the danger zone. So Overall chips away, finds a lead on, and sends it to his business partner in real life, and that is Michael Roscoe Ross, who marks comfortably in front of his eyes. Better than 25, closer than 25, bit of an angle, that won't bother him. He's a noted goal kicker. He's a professional, this bloke. And what we saw when he kicked one from a similar angle out here, if he needs a pack of shims just to straighten things up, he's got them in his shorts, all ready to go.
They've parked the bus here, the Roos. They've put the queue in the rack. Michael Ross kicks for goal. He gets it. The Kangaroo supporters love it. It's a goal. Another one.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
Out there, we've got Steve Adams, cinematographer extraordinaire, looking for some on Roo Watch. See if there's any actual kangaroos up on the beautiful hills that surround Yankalilla. Free kick in the middle, going to Overall by right foot, sends it down to the forward flank, looking forward, perfectly weighted kick. Hands. That was Elms off to the running, Kepler sends it into the pocket, looking for Basham. But the ball just had a little bit too much on it, and it will probably be a... Are we going to have a boundary throw in?
Indeed. Yep, touched over the boundary line. So Kangaroos
good fast play by the Roo boys.
Yeah, they have played champagne football today. Ball in, out the back it goes. Fighting hard for it. Jackson Daniels got tackled off. Thank you. That's holding the ball. Yes, it is. He tried. He took him on, and he paid the penalty. Umpire Cornelius was right onto it. And look at this bloke. He's played very, very well today. Harry Vincent.
Well, umpire Cornelius was so close they nearly bounced off him as they were running by.
Yeah.
So Harry Vincent, long way out, but he's a noted goal scorer.
The kick by Vincent from the way. It is straight through. The goals. Another to the Kangaroos.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
You talk about it being close, or the expectation being closer. It is only 19 scoring shots to 16. If Roo boys hadn't kicked so straight, 17 in a row.
Ball up in the middle now, taken out there by Heaslip's got gang tackled by a couple, but this one will be balled up against Stalemate.
But the Eagles have set themselves a miraculous task to be able to overhaul this in the few short minutes we've got left. We're 14 and a half minutes gone. We've got Heaslip with a free kick in the middle of the ground from the centre circle, and he comes down driving it just to the 50 on the scoreboard side of the ground. First to it is Hopkins, and what's happened here? Behind play, or Hopkins ran over the ground?
Just out of bounds, yep.
So boundary up, throw in.
Yep, boundary throw in, right on the 50 metre line for the Kangaroos. Ellison taps out the back, looking for the mullet. The mullet can't get it. Matthew Wright gets a kick out there. They press here for the Eagles. Off hands, Vandermeer. Oh, there he goes. Brett Ellis kicks towards the goals. Bouncing ball. It's through the goals. The Eagles gap one. 15 minutes gone.
Below Zero is Victor Harbour's favourite air.
It's so hot in here. We need air. Not that kind of air.
For all your air conditioning needs, call Below Zero on 8552 8666. Below Zero are your Daikin and Mitsubishi Electric specialist dealer. They also service all air conditioning makes across the southern Fleurieu. Below Zero, 47 Maud Street, Victor Harbour.
Call Below Zero now.
10. Where's Below Zero on this thing?
But you're playing for form as well. So, ball up in the middle. Josh Nieder balls it up. Over in the ruck. Oh, beautiful work over to Kapler. Left foot. Finding somebody up there. Off hands it goes. Basham looks around. Handball back in towards Gibbs. Gibbs handball over the top. Michael Ross handballs it over to Cooper. Cooper! Can't get it. Little rubbery kick. Try to get it. Sneak it through the goals. Can't do so. A point to the Kangaroos. 17-5. Plays the Eagles 9-9.
Yeah, Jade Cooper had the right idea, tried to dribble one through. Anyway, it's now with Fennerty for the point kick in. Fennerty for the Eagles, sends it up to the back flank for him. Good distance with his kick. We had Ma hand pass out, Gather and hand pass out to a teammate, and the ball's now being forced over the boundary line just by the scoreboard on where the boundary ump will throw it in. Just by the scoreboard and the Leon Bignell MP sign.
Yeah, cheerio to Leon is watching today. Tapped out the back there. Matty Weiss is in there. Matty Wright, he's played pretty well. He's got a bit of the ball overrunning. There was Archie Rutt. Tried his best today. Matty Weiss once again smothered over there. The he-slip kick. Hartshaw and handball. Beautiful work. Oh, evasive skills. Slippery. That's Elms. Yes, taken out there by Gibbs. Lovely pick up. Harry Vincent, little short pass over to Xavier Mays. And he's got an opportunity to score a goal for his team. Nice slick work there, wasn't it?
Oh, Bryce Gibbs. Almost worth the money just to come and watch him.
Very polished performance. Looking very good, the Kangaroos coming into form in the final series. Xavier Mays try to put a bit of icing on the cake. Kick is through the goals. Yes, another to the Kangaroos. They are cruising.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
And the Kangaroos now the challengers to the Demons, you'd have to say that. The next game next week will be a beauty. Don't miss that. Tapped out there by Ellison. The mullet taps it forward for the Eagles. In there goes the man Jackson Daniels. Bouncing ball. Can't get it out there. Connor Fit got tackled. Going to be a ball up into the Eagles. Forward 50. Trelaw. Tap for the Kangaroos. Kick out by Hartshorn. It's a rainmaker. In there was Fennerty. Kapler played well today. Richie Moyle. Handball. So too Fennerty. Oh, longer tackle. Vincent lays that tackle and he's got pinged for a throw. Incorrect disposal. Harry Vincent, I tell you what, he's played well as a forward and defensive pressure was extreme there. He's done well.
Sends it out to Slip Mark, sends it inside 50 to Basham. Basham takes it as easy as you like, just leaning back on it, well within scoring range. We'll now set up for a shot at goal. The big Sammy Basham. Didn't kick 100 this year. I was talking to his dad at half-time and he said, well, he can't kick 100 every year.
Yeah.
But kicked 100 in the minor round series. Got more than 100 because he played finals last year. So in he comes.
Kick by Basham. 45 metres, kick looks beautiful. Lovely goal. The Kangaroos get their 19th goal here late in the last quarter. It's gone almost 20 minutes gone into this last quarter.
There's a point. Oh, so I'll have to go back and watch the YouTube to see what happened there. But Jackson Daniels, Cope No Ice, sends it in. It's a beautiful intercept mark taken by the slip. Touch the post. Is why it was a point. The slip almost got tunnelled there. He took the mark anyway, but hit the deck heavily. He sends it in long to the top of the square. Pack of players. Michael Roscoe Ross is at the front. Kaplan roves it, spins around, has a cracker. Goal! That hits the woodwork as well.
There you go. Geez, good work by him though. He's a superstar, isn't he? That dangerous left foot kick out by Fennerty for the Eagles. Out there was Brooke, smashes it down. Cooper back to Brooke. Overall, played well today, got tackled there by Rate. They go in and that ball is going to be balled up. 21 minutes gone in this last quarter. It has been the Kangaroos in a very, very dominating, polished performance here in the qualifying final. Ellison's played well for the Eagles, kicked out there by Gibbs. In the forward 50, over the back goes, it's Vanderloo, I think, yeah, and Jackson Daniels holding the ball. No play on's a call. Kangaroos get the ball. Cutler, here he goes, left foot, bangs it in there. That one's a goal to the Kangaroos.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
And was off to the races with a pocket full of pineapples. Anyway, gets the goal. It's down to Matty Rate, who's roved it in the centre of the ground after the ruck tap. He's spun around. Umpire is called. He's gone the card. There's a card. There's a yellow. It's Blue Suede Shoes is the recipient of that. He's getting followed off the ground by umpire Neds, and it's with Matty Rate. It must have been a lippage. Descent.
It was Jackson Elms got the yellow card.
Yeah. I did not see Rate infringed. Well, apart from being spun around after he took possession, he was spun around by the jumper.
Has he? No? Which is a healthy 25.
25, yeah.
Hell of a 25.
High block will land off him.
Kick into the teeth of the goals. Eagles looking for a late one here. Tackled. And there goes Grove. Snaps it out of there. Play on's a call. They've called it a goal. A belated goal to the Eagles.
Born and built in Victor Harbour, Southern Moto is run by experts who live and breathe motorcycling. With decades of racing and trade experience, we treat every bike like it's our own. From minor tune-ups to major rebuilds or gearing up for your next ride, we've got you sorted. We're your coastal CF Moto dealer for motorcycles, ATVs and UTVs. Visit us at 56 Mort Street, Victor Harbour, where your bike gets treated right.
The McLaren side, but they just have not been good enough. Up they go, Ellison. And there was Heaslip. Could have been paid for it. Being held there, tackled. The chicken wing tackle was Mitten. Couldn't get it out. It's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, so Umpy throws it up. It's about centre half forwarded by from McLaren's. It's roved by Ma. He spins around, sends it down to the woods of 50. It's picked up by Ellis. He's dispossessed. It's then Hartshaw grabs it for the Roo boys, and he sends it out to further to the wing, where we've got Dr. Dowling was in pursuit, and Matty Weiss is just coming on for the Roo boys. He's interchanged with Trelaw, if you're playing along at home, and Boundary Ump throws it in.
Ball in. Hey, Overall tries his best. In there goes Dowling. Handball out to the running. It was that Cooper, I think. He just kicks along the boundary line. Pack forms. Isaac Stokes. Stokesy gets a kick out there looking forward. Jackson Daniels. Cope No Ice kicks it out wide. Oh, a bit of space out here. Can he get his teammate in Connor fit? Taps it forward, looking for Minton. Shares it, yeah, Minton's got it now. Kick around the corner, and Daniel Marr takes the mark with a chance to score a goal for the Eagles. We've played
he's
25 minutes into this.
He's run back to take his kick. It's like he thinks there's another quarter to go.
Yeah. So Marr with a chance on goals now. Kicks underway, straight through the middle. The Eagles get one. They get their 11th.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthernsecurity.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
5, if you don't mind. So Overall wins the tap down, goes to Rover. It's toe-poked by Victor Harbour player only as far as Jackson Daniels, Coke no ice. And it's Eagles player in Morley has been brought to ground by Gibbsy out on the scoreboard side wing. Umpire Neds throws it up. Fit won the tap, got it down to Morley. Morley kicks it towards the 50. It's marked by Mitten. Mitten turns around, plays on quickly, gets it down to the top of the square. There's a couple of McLaren's boys there, and one of them's picked it up and booted it through. I reckon that was Ellison, and Cody Ellison's kicked his second goal for the day.
G'day, I'm Baz Clark, one of the owners of Flurio Milk. Every story starts somewhere, as started here in my Ponga 19 years ago. Milk prices were really low and dairy farmers were struggling to make ends meet, so we decided we'd set up a milk factory and try bottling our own milk and selling it. We just try and keep things simple as it used to be. Make a good quality product. Luckily South Australians like to look after South Australians and it's worked really well for us.
Tapped out there by Overall. Taken there by Jackson Daniels. He's played pretty well today, Daniels. Kick around the corner by Moyle. Fisted on the ground. There he comes again, Jackson Daniels. Kick underway towards the goals. He's got it. Daniels scores for the Eagles. How many's he kicked there, Chris?
One.
Oh, that was his first for the day.
But he has been playing full back.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Out there by, that was Ellison, kicked around the corner here. The Kangaroos pressing. On the boundary line it goes. The big red stop sign. Isaac Stokes kicks it, looking for, can't find his teammate. There goes the siren to end this game. And what a performance it has been. By that man there in the middle.
the mullet and the slip.
Yeah, having a bit of fun. He's going, where's your mullet?
Give each other a handshake.
And they're smacking the back of the head.
And I'm sure the slip was just reminding him, 50-point win, mate. Yeah. We'll take it.
Yeah, the mullet forgot the game was over. He sort of smacked him in the back of the head to say, and shook him in the by the hand as well. So good stuff. Look, it's been a great game of footy. The Kangaroos came here to play and they dominated from the very start. They made the most of their opportunities, and conversely, the Eagles were just under pressure all day, could not withstand that pressure, and this stands them in good stead for their game next week when the Kangaroos take on the Demons. It should be a ripper.
Look at Sammy Overall joking around with them. He knows them all. He's played against them plenty of times. There's Rady, he's giving a handshake to him. There's Vandermeer shaking his hand. Vanderlua. The Vanders, they travel in a twosome arrangement for the Eagles. And Ma, he gets a... who's the guy that's come off there with the
jacket?
The jacket.
That's Jamie Smith. Yeah.
Smithy, he gets
copped one early.
He gets a well done from Overall.
Never really recovered from that. I thought he was,
Goal kickers?
Goal kickers, who are they,
Victor Harbour, 9 separate goal kickers. I'll start off with the multiples. Gibbs, 3. Ross, 2. Overall, 2. Kapler, 2. Vincent, 4-pack. Nana Jenny, if you're listening, 4-pack for your boy. Jackson Elms chimes in with 2. And Sammy Basham, 2. Cooper, 1. And he slipped 1.
How many goal scorers all up? Well, do we have 10? Is that right?
Well, 9 for Victor Harbour.
9.
And 9 for
there you go.
the Eagles. So
good spread.
9 packs each.
Yep.
Top scorer for the Eagles was Daniel Maher with 3-pack.
There we go. This has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1, streaming at YouTube at happyfm.org.au.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Utes.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Yes, here I am talking to a winning coach, very happy man, Damien Cross, congratulations.
Thank you.
What a victory it was for you guys. You must have been very happy with that performance.
Oh, it was outstanding. Our pressure was through the roof. I think we were, plus 30 in tackles or something like that. So all the things that we really wanted to focus on, I thought we executed really well today. Yeah, it was an outstanding game of footy. I'm sure everyone that paid their entry fee got value for money today. So yeah, it was nice.
And you've got to be happy with your forward line. Functioned well. I think you had about 10 individual scores up there. How good was that?
Yeah, well, that's been a theme for us all year, actually. Like, we obviously had a couple that got on the end of them last year and kicked big bags, but this year we sort of focused on maybe, being a little bit harder to defend and having multiple goal scorers. And I think probably 10 or 11 of the last 14 we've had over 8 goal scorers in a game, so yeah, it's something that we like to keep up our sleeve.
Yeah, and you have a look at the scoreboard. I mean, all those goals, it was just incredible. Making the most of your opportunities. Some of those games, you just missed out on it because you didn't capitalise like you should have.
Yeah, correct. And I thought we got it into good areas today. So our shots on goal were probably a little bit easier than they had been in some of the previous games, which we're working really hard on. And to the boys' credit, they stood up and made it count. Yep. So it was outstanding.
Harry Vincent, I think he kicked 4. How good was he?
Look, I'm biased, but I think he's the best small forward in the comp. Yeah. And like his pressure was through the roof, and when he's got that going, all the rest of his game tends to flow, and I thought he was outstanding today.
Yeah, his defensive pressure, some of those tackles, he's like a mad dog after the guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he loves it. Like I said, he gets up and about when he can, lay some defensive tackles and put that defensive pressure on. That really gets him going, and then he gets the rewards on the other end of it, which is really nice.
Now, I know you're not responsible for this, but give us your best player. Who did you think?
Oh, yeah. To to be honest, Vinny's pretty hard to go past. I thought, his pressure, our whole midfield was great. I thought Zach Dowling did an outstanding job. He was our defensive mid for most of the day, and probably a little bit more unassuming than some of his days where he's running out the front and getting lots of touches, but he was really important to us today.
And Bryce Gibbs seems to have a calming influence on these guys. He was fantastic, wasn't he?
Well, anytime you bring a bloke of Bryce's calibre into the group, it makes them feel a little bit better, but he has time and space and makes good decisions, which then transfers down the ground, and and then you get some better entries and better looks at stuff, and he was outstanding as well. The whole group was terrific today. There's not a passenger. I really liked the way that we played today.
Yep. And so, of course, next week, the big challenge, Wollonga Demons, they have suddenly become the hot property, the favourites for the flag, but you guys, you're coming, aren't you?
Well, we like to think so, but look, there's a long way to the season to go yet. We're not getting ahead of ourselves. Obviously, Wollonga have been a terrific team all year, and to turn it around in 1 year like they have, it's a credit to them. They've got some weaponry that we'll have to, go to work on and have a look at, and but we like to think that, our arsenal is pretty powerful too. So it could be, a really great day to watch next week.
Absolutely. So let's talk about these names, Draper and Nobes. What are you going to do to stop them?
Who? That's right. Never heard of them. Look, both are terrific. I think they're first and second on the goal scoring. So that look, they're wonderful players. We'll go to work on it. I'm not going to give too much away, to be honest. We'll go to work on it. We've got some plans in place, but.
All right, can't wait for this one. What a game it's going to be, the semi-final between you guys. This has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1, streaming YouTube, happyfm.org.au.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.